one sound of the sirens in Grayson Stadium, the Firefighters officially arriving for duty in Banana Ball in 2024. The third team to join the game, along with the Savannah Bananas and Party Animals, a group much different than those two Titanic brands. One representing grit, heroism, risk-taking toughness.
Logan Lacey becomes the 5th player in Banana Ball history to pull off a backflip catch.
And honoring the heroes who run into the blaze across all of our communities.
It means so much more than I could have ever thought.
So everybody laying it all on the line. Couldn't be more blessed.
Firefighters of the night are welcomed alongside Parker Nolan, Val Perez by Zach Watson.
It represents hard work, it represents discipline. Honor those people by how hard you play. Do not take that for granted.
Led by Val Perez, a 10-year firefighter in Corpus Christi, Texas, and longtime Bananas in Christian Dearman and Dakota McFadden.
My dad's been a fireman for over, probably 50 years now. My uncle's been in the fire department for a long time. Never give in, doesn't matter what the situation is. And you know these guys never back down. They're coming to save everyone that they can.
Being the son of a firefighter, being the nephew of a firefighter, and being a friend of so many different firefighters, it feels like this was meant for me.
Fighting the flames for 19 games in 2024, a year of history for the Firefighters.
Dakota McFadden, the first home run in the history of the Firefighters franchise. Under the leg to Brito at second. A trick play, and the first win in Firefighters history. Ham is tagged out, and the Firefighters have won their final game of 2024. And it's the perfect ending for the boys in red and yellow.
In 2025, the schedule going to 33 missions across the country, including the team's very first headlining tour, a 3-city journey across Virginia, a barnstorming month that left fans with plenty of fiery moments.
Isaac Para behind the back, Green through the legs, double play with the bare hand, backflip, handspring, yes sir! Into center field, is it gone? Oh my goodness! Noah Bridges is the hero in Salem!
And a host of new characters, like mascot Bo the Beaver, and the first ever Dalmatian Bat Dog.
Chief! Yeah!
The blaze spreading to major proportions. The Firefighters playing in 10 major league ballparks, with their first ever win in an MLB stadium coming in Denver last August.
The Firefighters stop the Nanners' winning streak at 14 games. And they take game 2 here in Coors Field in showdowns.
And they gave us one of the most emotional nights in Banana Ball history.
We pause to honor and remember, reflecting on the lives forever changed on September 11th, 2001. And tonight, we honored both the lives that were lost and the lives that were saved because of the selfless actions of first responders. Firefighter John LaStella. Firefighter Chris LeGros. Firefighter Frank Perez. Firefighter Mike Manofsky. And Firefighter Chris Schickler. And Firefighter Malcolm
Going into the postseason, the Firefighters earning the 4th seed after going 6-27, only winning 3 times in 23 chances against the Savannah Bananas, the odds stacked against them going against the team in yellow, until Bradford Webb and Ben Dumb stepped up.
Bradford Webb, 6 innings, 6 goose eggs, 4 Ks. He was miraculous. Ben Dumb, the third, fired up. As he dribbles this one over to first, Stephen Colin will take it behind his back into the bag, and the Firefighters win game 1. Ben Dumb, a 9-out save.
A 1-0 win in game 1 of the semifinals, giving the Firefighters just as good a chance as anybody else. But they dropped game 2 by 1 point, leading to a winner-take-all showdowns in Grayson Stadium. Dalton Cornett getting his chance to shine and creating a moment that will last in Banana Ball history.
That ball demolished, deep out to right, gone! Dalton Cornett sends the Firefighters to the 2025 Banana Ball Tour Championship Final.
I don't even have words right now. This is like the greatest moment of baseball history.
From 4th seed to the championship game, the Firefighters becoming the ultimate Cinderella story in Banana Land. The Fire and Flames picking right up where they left off in 2026, with longtime Bananas Eric Jones Jr., Jared Donaldson, and Zach Phillips officially aboard. The team picked up its first ever sweep in Banana Ball over the Loco Beach Coconuts in Little Rock, Arkansas. Launched an historic offensive performance in Montgomery, Alabama, scoring 22 runs in 1 game to beat the Indianapolis Clowns 4-2. Then swept the Party Animals for the first time ever in Albuquerque, highlighted by an incredible 2 rounds of showdowns in game 2.
The Firefighters are the 2 seed and the Banana Ball Open!
Honestly, I've kind of done it so much now, I'm pretty confident in myself on that.
When you enter the fire service, you are entering a brotherhood unlike any other, and you're trying to be the one who is going to save somebody's life every single day, and you're in those high-stress situations. That is a bond unlike any other. So remember, when you put these jerseys on, who you represent. Take honor in that, take pride in that. When you enter this locker room, you've officially entered the brotherhood of the Banana Ball Fire Department. And let's take pride in that.
On his first swing with the Firefighters, EJ pumps it!
Jared Donaldson strikes out the side, his first frame against the Nanners.
Dalton Cornett has walked it off the Greenville!
We're hot, baby.
Noah Bridges is timeless!
We have a good offense.
Tiny with the big shot! Darian McDowell!
There you go. Look up there.
Oh my goodness. We're the hardest team in sports, baby. Let's go!
Dispatch to Banana Ball. All units converge on Wichita. Game 3 here in Kansas on the heels of one of the most unpredictable 9th innings we've ever seen in the sport just one night ago. Missions are clear for the Firefighters. A win to keep a sweep out of the realm of possibility. For the Loco Beach Coconuts, they've already got 3 straight series wins, so why not add a sweep to their hammock of hits here in Kansas? One more time around the block here in Wichita. It's the Firefighters, the Coconuts, live and in living color in the great state of Kansas. Let's roll and welcome inside the Dispatch Center here at Equity Bank Park. It's AJ Switek, I'm Zach Staten, proudly representing the good folks at Station 2 of the Wichita Fire Department. AJ, last night, at one point it was 10-3 in favor of the Loco Beach Coconuts. The Firefighters showed a ton of grit, a ton of what they represent with that name across their jerseys, but the Coconuts right now might be playing the best of Banana Ball in the sport.
And they're proving that a process-orientated team is able to find success. This is a group that's able to kick their feet up and know that when they are playing at their best, they can hang with anybody in this league, and that's because they have a lineup that simply mashes. They have bought into what Coach Krotko is saying, and it is working. Boy, oh boy, last night. Hope you like fireworks, because they were coming to the plate party and the whole beach was invited. Peyton Chatanier, 6 trick plays on the evening. Loco Beach dominated in that category as well. It was a 1-0 game as we head to the bottom of the second. Zach, until the top of the 9th inning, this was really a back and forth brawl.
It really was, and the big separator was the trick play column again for the Loco Beach Coconuts, as Austin Temple gives up a run here and ultimately a point on a ball 4 sprint to Jordan Brewer. Trick plays, Caden Peanut Green between the legs. That is a sick double play. And then double trick play city. Back to back to back. 3 of them to give an ultimate spread of 12-3 on double trick plays for the Loco Beach Coconuts. But then here come the Firefighters. They've kept it close. It's a 2-2 game. South Trimble dropping an elbow for some reason. Then Dane Tofflin. Eric Jones knew it was gone as soon as it left his bat. South Trimble probably didn't even need to chase it, AJ.
I like that. Then Dane Tofflin. Yeah, big timber happened again. How about it? Home runs on back-to-back nights for number 23 in the teal and orange. The only Canadian-born banana baller helped get his team a 4-2 advantage. One of those points from the walk-off, one of them from the equalizer point. But the Firefighters pulled it within 1. We head to the 9th inning. Tanner Allen, golden batter. The fans, for a second straight night, helped the Fire in flames. So Ben Dunn looks to be rolling. Quickly, 1 away. Nobody on, but the reigning pitcher of the year did not have his stuff yet again against the Beach. Gideon Ansel, 2 home runs this season, both against Ben Dunn III. This 3-run home run actually proved to be pivotal because it's a 10-3 lead. But after sending Zach Smith back to the mound, the Firefighters gave the Coconuts all they could handle.
Yes, they did. Caden Green scores 2. Noah Bridges, hot shot to first. Jordan Brewer couldn't bring it in. All of a sudden, 10-8 game. You think the Firefighters might have some magic, but Dalton Cornett just comes up 15 feet shy of the wall, and the Coconuts survive a wild and volatile 9th inning and win it 10-8, AJ.
Your showman of the game, Dane Tofflin, for a second straight game in this series. 4 for 5 last night with a homer, a pair of base knocks, a 2-bagger, 5 ribbies. He scored a run, and look at the bottom of that screen. Loco Beach continues to etch their name in history in the inaugural season. This time around, 10 points, the most in a banana ball game in over a year. 14 trick plays doubled up the Firefighters. They scored more runs, they scored more points, and they secured a 3rd consecutive series win following the Banana Ball Open. But tonight, it's about making more history. Can Loco Beach secure their first ever 3-game sweep in the history of the franchise? Well, there's 3 players who scored a lot of runs and helped get the win last night. Their field side was Sam Bauman.
Well, guys, the Loco Beach Coconuts were sliding away with that one in the 9th last night, and yeah, 6 runs. A lot of guys get on the action, and 3 of them are down this way. We're going to start with Ashby Vining. Yeah, Ashby, come on over here for me. Yeah, Ashby, wow, you make sliding look so good. We saw the jacket last night. A little warmer today. You think you're going to still utilize that hot look?
Yeah, man, it's hot in this jacket. Not much Loco Beach vibes, but it's hot. It's working. You know, it worked for the Ken Walk Up, batting 1,000 in it. So I'm going to rock with it. Not sure which at bat, but definitely got to go with it, man. You're the guy.
Ashby, he looks good in it, too. Hey, Gideon Ansel. Gideon had a, yeah, we said he didn't have to slide head first. He said, there's no other way I'm doing it. Gideon, I watched you touch home plate with your finger. How does it feel every time you get to do it?
It's honestly a feeling that you can't explain unless you felt it yourself, man. We're just getting Loco out here. Hope to do it again tonight, baby. Let's go.
And finally, Dane Tofflin. Yeah, Dane, get on down here. Professional slide right there. He's been doing a lot of sliding. We got to save his chest for the game. Dane, the 9th inning was hot. How do we get Loco Beach going the 1st inning, 2nd inning, 3rd inning?
Hey, you can't hit if you don't swing, so the boys are going to come out swinging.
Guys, I think we're going to be sliding into this game any minute now, and these guys are already rip-raring and ready to go. Back to you.
Good to hear from Jared Donaldson down there on the field. Thank you very much for that great sideline interview on sliding day here on a Saturday. Reese Hampton, that was absolutely sick behind the back. The trick plays were enthralling, to say the very least, with the party animals in Atlanta. But then we have that double trick play. Hello. But then TJ Reeves, that'll do the job. Runner on second, he's not anymore. That runner, by the way, was Jake Skoll. He must have had a real fun day yesterday. Got his Georgia jersey back from Kirby Smart, then scores the first point of the game for the Party Animals.
I'm glad you brought up Kirby Smart. I mean, what a historic night for the sport. In Truist Park, the home state of the Savannah Bananas up in Atlanta, Georgia. You had Chipper Jones throw up the first pitch for a strike that counted for the Party Animals. You had Kirby Smart in attendance, and that really set the tone. Don't let that broken bat fool you. The Party Animals were rolling. Bounce passes, trick plays, all of it to boot. The 2-0 lead never faltered. Black, orange, green. That's what Atlanta was painted just a night ago. They still have 2 games remaining in the series, one going as we speak. The Bananas continue to show their veteran prowess in the outfield with D.R. Meadows and Rack and everyone. But at the end of the day, this Party Animals team, after losing a series to Loco Beach, came out looking for vengeance.
And they found it in a multitude of ways. Hey, they've gotten back-to-back wins over the Savannah Bananas in big-time situations, one at Yankee Stadium, and last night a 3-1 victory over the Savannah Bananas at Truist Park in Atlanta. So back-to-back major league parks that they've done the job against the team that is clinging to that #1 seed by the hair of their chinny chins, to say the very least. Bill Leroy, Tanner Thomas, that'll do the job in the A. And the Firefighters, they just walked out here. I'm just plussed out of my mind for them. Party Animals win it 3-1. And all of a sudden, they're starting to show a little life there in 5th place in the Banana Ball Championship League standings. Garrett Delano was unstoppable.
6 innings of work, he ate it up. It's a quality start and then some. 3 strikeouts didn't allow an earned run. His 2 points earned were the difference in a 3-1 ball game. It was pitching and defense night 1 in Atlanta. The Bananas' lone point was the equalizer point, Zach.
Yes, it was. That's all they could get was the trick plays. Now, to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where they started about an hour and a half late because of a rainstorm, but Donnie Allen, he's starting right on time. Got down to his skivvies and just scooted all over that tarp. That was beautiful. Daniel Foster looked like the ball was wet on that one, threw it right into the dirt. That'll get the first point of the game for the Texas Tailgaters. Jordan Hussein, you are a madman. Taylor Justice, you're a madman. Double trick play, as Brett Loftus would say. Book it. But Kirkland Banks, that looks like Triples Alley right there, because it is Triples Alley. Sliding on in. Huge one for KB. That's on Chris Clark, too. Eli Payton, the owner of a cycle, goes right back to the alley. That's a double. All of a sudden, they're showing some signs of life against one of the premier starters in the sport in Chris Clark. Kirkland Banks, watch Matt Wolf drop down to his underwear, and then watch Kyle Martin send one to the moon. Absolute tattoo from Kmart. He is ripping the cover off banana balls left and right everywhere he goes, AJ.
Chris Clark has been proving he's human, right? He came out unbelievable to start this year, but even in a day where he didn't have his ace stuff necessarily, the ace for the Tailgaters left the game with the lead. It's 2-1, and when you've got guys like this defensively, you know it's a show. Matt Wolf, Correll Prime, able to get things tied up in 2s, but then
Good
Nico
Lord.
Holsizer, you want to talk about a no-doubter? That's the definition in the dictionary. There was never a second thought that 2-run homer was leaving the yard, and it's set up for fireworks, because the Clowns all of a sudden have come from behind in the Lone Star State.
And that's because, A, a fan caught foul ball on Bobby Leday leads us to Jackie Bradley Jr. 37 seconds before this entrance, he had a single. Goes right back up because the Golden AP, and there's a reason they call it Golden. His signature moment in the sport, 2-run Oppo Taco. That would give the Clowns a 5-3 lead. He went opposite field in Richmond. He goes backside again in Tulsa. That's it. That's all. The Clowns win it 5-3 for their first victory over the Texas Tailgaters in the team's existence. And JBJ, 3 out of 6, and was as golden as promised.
He's on an entirely different level. I mean, it's so fun watching these rookies just embrace the sport. Feel the Rookie of the Year chase through the screen, because Jackie Bradley Jr. and Dane Toughlin, 2 showmen to the game last night, have been arguably the 2 best players in this league, and they're both rookies. Toughlin for the Coconuts, Bradley Jr. for the Clowns, both electric. JBJ's 2-run golden batter home run just illustrates why I love that rule the way I do. Please ignore the score. The Clowns did win the game last night, 5-3. So that series tied at 1s. Over in Atlanta, the Party Animals have a 1-0 advantage, but the only series that's already been decided is right here at Equity Bank Park. The Coconuts are already up 2-0. Tonight, it's not beach to you. They're looking to bring the brooms to you and sweep the Firefighters for the franchise's first ever 3-game series sweep.
The Firefighters looking to try anything they can to avoid that as Nut is low on the ground. You were talking about the Golden AB rule. I've been talking about the Golden AB rule. It's one of my favorite rules of Banana Ball. There's 11 rules of Banana Ball, and we got to find out what each 11 of them are with the man, not the myth, because he's the legend, the virtual hat man, Jesse Cole, to explain the Banana Ball rules.
Banana Ball is the fastest and most entertaining show in sports. And the 11 rules guarantee the most fans' first experience every second.
Unbelievable! Welcome to the Banana Ball Championship League!
Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. The team that scores the most runs in an inning wins the point.
It's a walk-off winner to the deepest part of the field! Oh my goodness!
With the equalizer point, trick plays provide the away team an opportunity to earn a point going into the final inning. And in the final inning, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, Banana Ball has a 2-hour time limit, guaranteeing that every game is fast-paced and action-packed. Rule number 3, no stepping out of the batter's box. If you do, it will result in a strike.
Max stepped out of the box, and because he stepped out of the box, that's it!
Rule number 4, no bunting, because bunting sucks. If you bunt, you'll be thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first base.
Ball 3, Gideon taking off for first, throw from Leroy, in time!
Rule number 6, there's no walks. Walks are ball 4 sprints. The batter can advance as far as they want until every position player touches the ball.
Those defenders have touched the Banana Ball. It is a 4-base sprint to open up the ball game.
Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope. Rule number 8, foul balls caught by a fan count as an out.
Oh, they caught it! They did! They can't caught it on the 3rd point! We're going to showdowns!
Rule number 9, the showdowns. In showdowns, the best of the best face off in the biggest moment. One hitter versus one pitcher with one fielder behind him. And the hitter has to score.
Deep to right center! See you later!
Rule number 10, the Banana Ball Challenge rule gives the coaches and you, the fans, a chance to impact a call on the field. Rule number 11, the golden batter. Once a game, each team can give any player an at-bat, regardless of the lineup. This offers the biggest matchups on the biggest stage.
Big on big. Gamer, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Get out of here, ball! That thing had a family!
And those are the rules of Banana Ball.
Those are the rules of Banana Ball. That is Jesse Cole telling us that. Let's go to the BBCL standings here. And the first thing that you see, the Loco Beach Coconuts, just about 3 weeks ago, were in dead last place. They're now in second with a 10-9 record, AJ.
Ha ha! What did I tell you? The Loco Beach Coconuts are on a different level. It's just about time you start to buy in, because I'll tell you what, everyone who's had a chance to experience the beach is all the way in. The chips are pushed to the center of the table, and we're not even in Las Vegas anymore. The Coconuts have won 5 straight. And get this, that's 3 series in a row. You're only 2.5 games back from the Bananas. So let's take a peel back a little bit, Zach Staten. The Bananas play 2 games against the Party Animals here in Atlanta. The Coconuts have this game remaining against the Firefighters. But then Loco Beach is going to head to Savannah in Grayson Stadium to play 3 games, a set against the Bananas. If you win today, all of a sudden a series win against the Bananas can get you into first place in the BBCL, literally a month removed from being at the bottom. That's the parity, and that's the excitement of the Banana Ball Championship League.
Now let's reverse the result of tonight's game. Let's say the Firefighters win and they go to 10-9. Coconuts are 10-10. The Firefighters reverse it and go right back up into a tie for second place with the Texas Tailgaters, who currently were tied technically in the World Tour head-to-head 1-1. Tailgaters are the only team, by the way, that can feel real good about themselves because they've already clinched with that inaugural Banana Ball Open Championship. Remember, you win that, you get an automatic spot into the Banana Ball postseason in October. So the Tailgaters living good here. And you know who else is living good? The kid that's in a fire truck about to hit a home run.
He's the biggest of the big, the toughest of the tough, and the baddest of the bad. He is 5 years old, and he just got his license to drive this fire truck. Fans, give it up for tonight's hero hitter, Ronan! Fans, Ronan has a tough task ahead. He has to hit a home run against these naughty, naughty coconuts. And remember, he is just 5 years old. He steps in the box. Kyle Perry taunts the 5-year-old, and it's just not fair. Pitch number 1, a big swing and a miss from Ronan. Fans, he needs your help. Cheer him on so he can hit this home run. Here we go. There's no way Kyle just taunted. Come on, baby. Hit a homer. Another big swing and a miss. It's not looking good for Ronan. He has 2 strikes. But wait a minute. Here comes Mo. He places the tee on home plate. Oh my gosh, he tackles Kyle Perry. The ball's on the ground. Ronan's going for it. He's ready. He's ready to go. Ronan is ready. He's a sneak attack. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ronan smokes it down the third base line. The ball goes to right field. Oh my gosh. Ronan's making his way to second. The Coconuts had no idea what was going on. It was a total sneak attack. Ronan's round in second. The Coconuts just now realize what's happening. As Ronan makes it to third. He rounds. The play at the third is not there. Here he comes, fans. It's going to be close. The play at the plate. Save! Fans, give it up for tonight's hero hitter, Ronan! He's hitting our signature Firefighter chop.
Wichita, Kansas, the cast is ready. The players are ready. But it's now time for you, the fans, to get ready. So we need everybody on their feet. Now, Wichita, with everybody on your feet, please help me welcome our fan warm-up, 7-year-old Marley. All righty, Marley, so this is what's gonna happen. Whatever dance moves you do, everyone in this sold-out capacity crowd is going to do as well. So, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, you heard her. Start clapping those hands, Wichita. Here we go. We're rolling. Wait, jumping jacks. Get moving. And we're spinning. Wait a minute, are we at the disco now? Touch them toes. Wichita, please give it up for our fan warm-up, 7-year-old Marley.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, hot shots and smoke shows from around the world. Tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live and millions more watching at home have gathered to witness something beyond your wildest imagination. From sparks to sirens, from the station to the stadium, firefighters from across the globe have come together to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the crucible where the toughest, hottest, and most entertaining players are forged. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime, no, and this is not any other night at the firehouse. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God. But make no mistake, when the heat gets too intense, we don't cool off. We run towards the flames. This is a time for all 12,000 people in attendance to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the hottest show in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Banana Ball!
Time to play the game!
And now, the starting lineup for your Firefighters. Leading off, the hot shot at shortstop, number 2, Caden Peanut Green. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 3, Dalton Cordet. In the 3-hole, manning the hot corner, number 11, Logan Showtime Lacey. Batting cleanup, behind the plate, number 4, Eric Jones Jr. In the 5-hole, ranging left field, number 0, Lamar Sparks. Batting 6th, at first base, number 7, Mason Maxwell. In the 7th slot, the extra hitter, number 24, Dakota D-Mac McFadden. In the 8-hole, ranging right field, number 10, Darian Premium McDowell. Batting 9th, playing second base, number 8, South Smoke Trimble. And the decky, ranging center field, number 9, Noah Bridges. Tonight's starting pitcher, the flamethrower on the mound, number 6, Austin Temple. The Firefighters are led by Battalion Chief Val Perez, Captain Corey Pye, and Lieutenant Drew Ianesta. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask all those who are able to please rise, uncover your heads, and turn towards the flag with your right hand over your heart for this evening's performance of our national anthem. Performing this evening, please welcome Jovi Garcia with her rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Thank you.
That's a lovely, lovely voice. A great rendition of the national anthem as we start Game 3 right here in Wichita, Kansas. We light them up one more time. The missions are clear on both sides. In the fire station, salvage the series at least with one win. If you're on the shores of Loco Beach, wherever that might be in your hearts or in your life, break out the brooms. That's the biggest thing you could do. You do that, next week becomes a massive series with the Savannah Bananas, and it could already become even more massive should the Party Animals take the series this weekend in Atlanta. As we start getting ready to look at what we do on the mound tonight. You heard Austin Temple's name. He's not on the mound. He was there last night, and I'd be stunned if his arm would allow him to actually get back on the mound. Now it's Donnie Day, baby. Jared Donaldson is up on the mound for the Firefighters. The clear Saturday starter, could be the clear Thursday or Friday starter for the Firefighters on game ones. 26 in the third innings. Boy, he's been mighty effective. Those 21 strikeouts coming into the weekend was good enough for 5th in the Banana Ball Championship League. 3.42 ERA for a starting pitcher is real darn good, but he goes up against his former teammate in Andy Archer, but Donnie's the guy to watch tonight.
Whole lot of veteran experience on this graphic. 2 former Bananas ready to go toe-to-toe in fresh threads. Andy Archer, Jared Donaldson. Donaldson's got this group behind him defensively. Really, the big thing I'm highlighting here for the Firefighters, South Trimble in at second base. Tyner Hughes, the designated fielder, will not be batting in this one.
Actually, I want to make one correction. Tyner Hughes is the designated runner. Zachary Bridges is catching in the place of Eric Jones Jr. as the designated fielder. So ZB is your designated fielder. Eric Jones Jr. is in the lineup tonight. He'll be listed as your catcher. So Tiny is a designated runner, but South Trimble, for the first time this year, makes a start at second base. And he'll have to do it against a Loco Beach Coconut team that will likely give him a lot of work.
Yeah, this lineup don't care who the designated fielder is. They simply mash. Tanner Allen, 54 total bases. That's the best in the Banana Ball Championship League. Oh, but you got through him. Oh, it must be smooth sailing. No, you've got Dane Tofflin in the 2, Jordan Brewer in the 3, a guy like Ben Parker batting 5th, Ashby Vining, the youngest cleanup bat in the league. Gideon Antle hit his 2nd homer last night. Eric Osberg's got 10 years of pro experience. Top to bottom, this lineup is so tough. It's tougher than a Dollar Tree steak. So it's Jared Donaldson against a lineup that leads the league in hits and runs. Sharp versus sharper. Who's going to get the better and the last laugh in this one? For the first 2 games, it's been Loco Beach, but Donaldson has been the best arm on this Firefighters team. He'll take the rubber after we ring the bell.
Wichita, it's about time we get this 2-hour Banana Ball time limit started. But I need some help. Please welcome 3-year-old Riggs. Hello, Riggs. Thank you so much for helping us out. I'm going to have you face the crowd so everybody can see your wonderful face. Now, here's what's going to happen. On the count of 3, myself and 12,000 people in attendance are going to yell, "Ring the bell." And when we do, you're going to do just that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell! Showtime!
Leading off for the Loco Beach Coconuts.
Well, she gave us a nice wait for ringing of the bell, but now we're underway. Tanner Allen has usually been the 2-hole hitter before this weekend, with Ben Parker going back into the middle of the lineup with a knee injury, as Jared Donaldson goes right after him with the splitter for strike 1. But this guy has been incredible, especially this weekend as the leadoff hitter. It'll go up against one of the best starters you'll find here with the Firefighters. Tanner is 364 average, 364 OBP. This is a slow roller down the line. Foul. And he about kicked it there, too.
Last night, that's a ball that feels like it would have stayed fair and went in the advantage of Loco Beach. I mean, so many little infield hits started to add up, but this time it evaded Tanner Allen and couldn't tightrope walk that red line. A unique feature here at Equity Bank Park, red foul lines for the Firefighters.
We saw that last week in Richmond, and we see it again here in Wichita. That's a good-looking slider there from Donnie. Talked to Logan Lacey about those slow rollers down the third base line last night. He's like, at what point do you just throw your hands up and just say, this is ridiculous? That's a liner, foul.
He's got ridiculous pop. I mean, Tanner Allen makes it look so easy. That's such an effortless swing to just be able to laser it like that foul. If he straightens it out, it's trouble.
We'll see if he can straighten it out here or if Donnie straightens him out with a K. Neither.
Bring a glove!
I think that one might have tipped foul netting anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. But hey, AJ's right, bring a glove. We have seen 2 fan-caught foul balls. They have both been for the Firefighters. Not without some controversy either.
Yeah, one challenged, the other one, Coach Crocco adamantly says he wishes he challenged. That does not happen every weekend.
TA works it full. Right back up the gut, and that's why a long AB is so effective in banana ball. Darian McDowell will swing it back around. He's got a heck of a cannon. Throw into second, but Tanner Allen legs out a double.
The league leader in total bases adds 2 more. It's a leadoff double. I told you, if he straightened out the swing, it's as dangerous as they come. Electricity early. Sparks flying from Tanner Allen. There's a runner in scoring position for Big Timber, who's already homered twice in the series.
Tofflin has been one of the most effective bats we've had here in Kansas. 5 for 10 and 5 RBI on the weekend. Slugging percentage 1.20, and that is going to help it. And it's another one! 3rd homer of the weekend!
Dane Tofflin has done it again! 3 consecutive nights with long balls! Big Timber, you are not human! With his mother in attendance, it's a 2-run yard call. Welcome back to the beach. They waste no time to ride the momentum wave all the way into the plate. Dane Tofflin, you must know Sam Bauman like a book at this point.
Hey, Dane, you gonna share any of the home runs with the rest of the team?
I'd like to keep them for myself.
Yeah, he's gonna keep hitting them, guys. Back to you.
Sam Bauman heard all across Wichita. Very nicely done. So now the Firefighters really need just a fresh start here. The first 2 at-bats not going the way of Donnie in the least bit.
This is one of the most dominant weekends I've seen in any sport. 3 consecutive nights with homers to left to the exact same part of the park? That's called seeing beach balls at the plate. Dane Tofflin is playing on a different level. He is out of his mind.
Slugging percentage 494 for the Coconuts this weekend. It's awfully good, 304 average. They've been absolutely immaculate at the plate as Jordan Brewer swings at strike 1. And by the way, last time Donnie pitched against the Coconuts, this was the guy that hit a home run against Donaldson. Now it's Dane Tofflin as he works well inside, and Donnie right now maybe just needs to find a little calm. 3-1 count. And a 4-1 would be a ball 4 sprint. Why did I say 4-1? All 7, Lord! All 7 fielders have to touch the banana ball before they can tag Brewer out. So already a double, a 2-run homer, and a ball 4 sprint to the credit of the Loco Beach Coconuts, and Donaldson has yet to record an out.
You talk about building a brand in an inaugural season. Welcome to the beach. This is it.
Vining. Oh, real big trouble from Logan Lacey trying to turn behind the back. Oh, but they got the double play anyway. It wasn't the cleanest behind the back transfer from Logan Lacey, but they do give him both outs and they do give him the trick play. So the first TPO of the night goes to Showtime at 3rd base.
Probably too early to bring out the challenge. That is so close at first, but a big call helps Donaldson to a 2nd out.
Boy, it would be real effective and real helpful if the Firefighters could get the trick play equalizer point tonight, at least deny it. They have given it up each of the last 2 nights, and it's really hurt them. In fact, it was the reason they lost night 1 and gave the Coconuts a big leg up going into the 9th inning. Donnie already down 3-0 in the count as Mark Crocco has to be seeing beach balls himself. Parker trying to lean in as much as he could on that one. The biggest muscles God ever made. Goes up against Donnie with a 3-1 count. Rocked right back up the middle, a base knock, and that is 3 hits already in the 1st inning.
Also really big, it looks like the Loco Beach coaching staff is going to leave Ben Parker out there to run. So the knee healthy enough to stay on the paths now. That's a really good sign as things move forward. It brings up another guy who's already homered in this series with an OPS north of 1,000 and 18 RBI matching his jersey number. Gideon Antle steps up to the plate.
Donnie would like to figure out how to get some momentum back from this team quick, fast, and in a hurry. He's fallen behind basically everybody he's faced, though, with some early 2-0, 3-0 counts. But that one sent to the heavens. South Trimble, oh, they tried for the trick play, and that is a defensive miscue and a half. That's probably the first, that's the first jitters of starting at second base here. As South Trimble, who's been so good with the trick plays, gets called off by Peanut. But just a lot of miscommunication there as South tried to pop it up well too high. Instead, it goes down as a missed trick play.
That's been the Achilles heel for the Firefighters this weekend, right? I mean, now up to 6 on the series. It's added up. And now Osberg's got a chance to take advantage and really tear this first inning open after that mistake.
Eric Osberg has hit 1 time in 8 plate appearances. That's about the only time he's appeared on the base pads either. Donnie gets him 2-1. You talked about it. The pitching has not necessarily been the problem. Obviously, the 9th inning last night, neither team will brag about their pitching as Osberg sends this one down the left field line. Well, foul. But the defense for the Firefighters has been far too sloppy. I think that's putting it nicely. It's just, it's not been up to snuff for a team that won 7 straight equalizer point battles coming into this weekend. Now giving a back-to-back as that one will sting in the morning off the ankle of Eric Osberg. Joe Filomeno.
He's saying, let's go, let's speed this up. It's been an 8-minute first inning. Joe Filomeno, by the way, has slept 6 hours in the last 2 days. He flew back to see his wife, now came back today to help his team pitch.
That is a family man. Throw down to second. In time, so ZB catches Gideon Antle stealing, and that will be the inning, but not before Loco Beach again puts up 2 in the first frame. The Firefighters got a lot of work to do to get back into the swing of this one. It's Loco Beach, man, they're just tearing the cover off the ball, and even when they don't, there's been some defensive miscues as you take a look at Dane Tofflin. I mean, what else can you say? It's a picture-perfect swing, AJ.
Zach, I know that I'm a little bit younger, whatever, but you grew up too. Do you remember Mario Brothers on the Wii?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I'm watching Donnie telling ZB something. I'm just trying to see what he said.
Zach.
Yes, I remember.
I'll go where I was going with it. This guy is playing Secret World, an entirely different level that we didn't even know existed. Dane Tofflin is unbelievable. He's the starting third baseman for Loco Beach tonight, but look at this. Dalton Malden, the Songbird, gets in at second base, but you won't see him touch the field tonight. He's only going to bat because Sal Jacobo, the team's leader in trick plays with 38, is the designated fielder, and he'll be playing second all night long. Defending the hill for Andy Archer. The big Arch gets the nod to start Game 3 here against a Firefighters batting lineup that has had themselves an up-and-down weekend. Caden Green has jumped up to the leadoff spot after hitting 5th for the first 2 games. He leads all hitters in this league in batting average.
And one person you will not see in the lineup today is Tyner Hughes, the typical leadoff hitter for the Fire and Flames, has been given the day off. So the Firefighters will now trust one of the best hitters in the sport right now to get him going. He has not hit leadoff since his JUCO days, but says he's looking at this as the opportunity to set the tone. And those stats are just as good as you could possibly ask for here in the sport. The 473 average is just absurd. And this is no longer a small sample size. This is 18 games worth of it. He looks at a 1-1, fouls that one back to make it 1-2. Last night came up with a massively clutch hit in the 9th inning. 2 RBI double down the left field line. Good eye. Archer trying to work him outside. Oh, and it's a backwards cape into the knees of Peanuts.
Froze him. Andy Archer, lose the glove, lose the mitt, and shake those hips. 5-pitch punch out. Again, Loco Beach comes out firing on all cylinders. That one stolen for a strike by Ashby Vining, who framed it up perfectly.
Strike zone is at the shins tonight. That one goes inside on Dalton Cornett. Peanut didn't like it. He doesn't care. DC3, that looks very much like what he hit last night. Gideon Antle going for it. Between the legs, the Manscaped catch.
Gideon Antle, so creative in the field. reintroduces you to the trick play he coined the Manscaped. Haven't seen it for over a month, but he's still got it in his deep bag of tricks. Go between the legs, put it all on the line for your team for out number 2.
And Logan Lacey sends one to the heavens. Ashby Vining trying to catch up to it. It'll be into the fans and foul.
Bring a glove! Come on, Ashby Vining ran out of real estate. He was watching, and when you've got Ashby's eyes on you, I know the pressure gets a little bit higher, but you've got to catch it. The face of the beach would have loved it. He would have given you a hug and brought you down onto the field. Instead, it's a long strike to make it an 0-1 count for Showtime.
Logan Lacey trying to get something together on a 2-out rally. That won't do the job. That goes foul. Andy Archer thought he had just hit strike 3. So we'll try the 1-2. Lacey, did he break out the sword? No. Looked awfully tight. Firefighters just need something to go their way here. 2-2 with 2 outs. Lacey stays alive. We'll try it again. And a swing and miss. And that's 2 strikeouts for Big Arch in the first inning. The Coconuts again win the first point of the game.
Shake your hips, shake your hips, shake your hips. Deuces are so wild. And a 2-2 count with 2 away. Andy Archer gets his second strikeout of the day. And it's a point for the Loco Beach Coconuts. Let's go Loco, baby.
Yeah. Wichita, if you've been to a banana ball show before, you might have seen the world's slowest race. It always goes very viral on social media. Well, here at the Banana Ball Fire Department, we like to switch it up. So this is the Dalmatian race. Please welcome puppies Larson, Neil, Sullivan, Baker, Olivia, Maisie, Remington, and Birdie. All right, parents, this is about to get intense. On your marks, get set, drop your babies. The first baby Dalmatian to cross the finish line is going to win the Dalmatian race. We do not have any movement as of yet, but we do have lots of tears. This is, okay, Sullivan's making a little bit of movement. Crowd, the louder you cheer, the faster they crawl. Sullivan, don't look at me. Look at your mom. Go to mommy. Go to mommy. Wichita, I told you this was going to be intense. This is anybody's race. Maybe one of them will take their first steps here in Wichita.
Dalmatians. And boy, oh boy, is it must-see TV down on the dirt at Equity Bank Park. We've moved all of a centimeter, but the line's moving closer. Someone's got to grab the finish line. Something has to give.
AJ,
one little Dalmatian wants to win the race.
AJ,
I don't
it might
know,
be decided by
but
there's a mom cheating.
A
mom is cheating.
No, don't break integrity. Get back over there. Yeah, you listen. That's right. Come on. Dalmatians, you were made to be on all fours. Who wants it the most?
Oh, we've got a next. No, it's won by a paw.
All you got to do is reach out and believe. The Dalmatian race goes to lane number 1, much like the 2002 Kentucky Derby.
There is Jared Donaldson on the mound. This morning, Donnie, Marshall Schill, Val Perez, Chief, and myself had the wonderful chance to go visit Station 2 of the Wichita Fire Department. As you take a peek there at what we did, one of the firefighters, BJ Parsons, who's been a part of Wichita Fire for 20 years, has a young son named Jake. He's 7 years old, second grade, is about 6.5 days from going into third grade. He's actually correcting me, telling me he's 8 years old. And Jake is here on the mic with us right now. Jake, you had a game today at 1:45. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, yep.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was.
How'd you perform?
I did really good.
Get a hit?
Yeah, I hit.
Yep. Left field. Then came in as a pitcher, weren't you?
Yeah, yep.
There you go. Now, one of the guys he met was the guy throwing right now, Mason Maxwell. Oh, between the legs, Donnie. Book it for a trick play. That's the second one of the Firefighters game. And how about this? You saw Jared Donaldson had the earpiece in.
Yeah.
That's because, look at this. Jake, you're on TV, wave. Donnie, look at that. Jared Donaldson on the mic. Jared Donaldson wanted to get Jake to call him a few pitches here. I don't know if it'll come at this
Next at bat.
Next at bat, he wants it. Okay.
All right.
Off a surfboard is Caden Bowler. Jake, have you ever seen anybody bat off a hoverboard?
No, not in my life.
Would you ever try it?
Sure, yeah.
Wow, he said he would try it. All right. I like the sounds of that. Big strike thrown in there from Donnie.
Hold on.
Got himself a trick play. I bet you go splitter. I told you. Big swing and miss. And Caden Bowler go back to the dugout with a K. All right, Jared Donaldson wants you to call the next at bat. All right?
All right.
So remember, he likes to throw a fastball, splitter, slider. What would you like in this first pitch?
A splitter.
My man, dude, you know. Bro.
Look at that, Donnie. He knows you too well. Grady Morgan.
There we go, Jake. Come on, baby.
Splitter induced a foul ball. Good first pitch. What do you want second?
All right.
Jake, we can double up too, don't forget.
Okay.
What do you want second pitch?
A fastball.
Ooh.
Dude, that's exactly what ZB gave me. Come on. Oh, Jake, come on, baby.
Jake, it's 0-2. This could be for a strikeout. What do you want here? Splitter, fastball, slider. What do you want?
Slider.
Ooh, slider?
Jake, can we go slider to a front flip celebration?
Ooh, slider. He might do a front flip celly if he gets a strikeout.
Oh.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's all right. Hey,
You good?
Jake, that's a good pitch right there, dude. I like it.
All right.
All right, what you want, big guy?
Let's try splitter.
Come on,
again.
baby.
Good.
Yep.
I like
ZB
the
knows
way you
it.
think, big guy.
Yep.
1-2.
Oh.
That's all right.
Hold on, I
That's
lost
all
you.
right.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
All right.
Oh,
Jake,
did
I
your
don't know if
wires
you can hear
come
me
on?
or not. I don't know where the mic is.
Are you
All right.
feeling good? What do you want?
Let's go splitter Jake to a front flip. I can't really hear you.
He wants a
Wait, that's
splitter.
what you call it.
Splitter. All right.
Oh, Jake! Oh, Jake!
Let's go! Yeah!
I lost you, Jake. Let's go, baby! Come on!
The 8-year-old
My
second
man.
grader from Mulvane Grade School has just
Jake, I
called
can't hear
a
you, brother.
strikeouts.
But I love you. Come on, baby, let's go!
Donnie giving his love to Jake. Jake, I want you to stick around here for a minute, man. You might be the good luck charm.
All right.
Mohawk Mike, can I make... Yeah, I was about to say, Mohawk Mike, let's make the
Sorry.
executive decision here. Jake, let's turn around and get you on the big cam.
Who picked it up?
We might need to put you on a chair here. You want to step up onto a chair? Look at this. An 8-year-old is as tall as me and AJ. Jake, first of all, look at the eye black here, folks. You know who did that? Jared Donaldson this morning. Put the lines on and then kind of making it a little bit messy. You're having a blast right now, aren't you? This morning you did not have tickets to come here, and then Donnie helped you out, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He did. He did. See, man, a few words. Now, you got a big hit today in left field.
Yeah.
And then you went onto the bump and actually pitched for a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
How'd you do?
I did good.
You did good. Any
Yeah.
strikeouts?
Yeah.
Good. How many? You
I
can
think
lie and tell
3.
me. Oh, good.
3.
3. Big 3. And then you just called a strikeout for Jared Donaldson on live TV. That's got to be the coolest thing ever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now, your dad has told me as we take a look at the video of, look at this, Jared Donaldson giving you the eye black. You had to feel like the coolest person in the world right there, didn't you? See it right there on the TV? Yep.
Yeah.
Felt like the coolest person in the world as we were already playing banana ball. Eric Jones Jr. Oh, just barely beaten out. Jake, we'll turn you around.
All right.
All right, I got you. Man, he's going to call the inning standing on a chair. I'm going to help you out here. EJ lines out to start this one off. Lamar Sparks, our 5-hole hitter. How have you been enjoying your first banana ball game, bud?
Yeah, I like it.
You like it? Good.
Yep.
Your dad has been a firefighter now for 20 years. He told me if you don't play baseball, you probably want to be a firefighter yourself,
Yes,
wouldn't you?
yeah.
What do you love about the firefighters and the fire department here in Wichita, getting to ride around with your dad?
Everything. Just everything. I'd like to put out fires.
You like to put out fires.
Yeah.
How many fires have you put out in your 8 years?
None, but
said he
I've
would
seen
like
seen
to.
some fires.
Oh, you would like to? Okay.
And
Now
that's really, really inspirational. Is your dad one of your biggest heroes?
Is my dad what?
One of your heroes?
Yeah. Yep.
Call that one in for a trick play for Peyton Chatagnier. Your dad's got to have taken you on some really cool trips.
Yeah.
What's
yes.
been the best one so far? At least for the fire department.
From the fire department?
Yeah. Big trucks and everything.
Yeah,
Have you ever gotten to sound the horn?
yeah.
Dude, I have too. See, my father-in-law is a firefighter, so he took me on a drive one summer eve, and I got to sound the siren and the horn. I was 30 years old, and I felt like I was your age again.
Yeah, yeah. My dad would like to be 30.
That's good. That's good, Jake. You fit right in up here. That's great.
BJ didn't hear that. I do not want to put his son under the bus here. By the way, Jake is such a special person. He was actually hoping that his cousin Dane could get on the mic too. We don't have enough mics here, but Dane actually had a ball game today too. They won, didn't they?
Yeah.
What did they win by?
I don't know. What?
It was 2-0.
It was
Jordan.
like 12 to like 1 or something.
12-1. Okay, I was told 2-0. Jordan Brewer just got himself a trick play. Jake, hey, you're the absolute man. We're going to turn around and say goodbye to you on the camera one more time. I got you, big guy. Hey, it's been a special time having you. Thanks for having us today at the fire department. Tell your dad we appreciate him. He's actually standing right there.
Look, here's
BJ, come here real quick.
Too.
BJ, come on in. See, look at
that.
that. Cousin Dane. Here's BJ. Dane's father, DJ. Come here. See, we got AJ, BJ, CJ,
All
DJ,
the best names
and
are 2 letters long. 2
of the best of the Wichita Fire Department right here. We thank you guys so much. This has been one of the most special mic'd ups we've ever had. Jake, thank you so much, bud.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, wow, you guys got really excited for these shirtless men. Calm down. This is not your game. This is Nina's game. Nina, you are about to play a game that we like to call Guess That Chest. I'm gonna have you feel all 3 chests. Oh, all 4 chests, and you have to guess which one is your boyfriend. At the end of feeling all these chests, she has to guess which one is her boyfriend. Let me tell you, 5 years, and he's planning on getting engaged soon. All right, Nina, up first. Chest number 1. Okay, the chest. The chest, Nina. Nina, the chest. Okay. All right, and we're moving on to chest number 2. Nina, jeez Louise. Nina, chest number 2. Yep. There. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. Moving on to chest number 3. Okay. All right, she likes it. And last but not least, chest number 4. Okay. So sorry. All right, turn and face this camera even though you can't see. She is blindfolded. Nina, it all comes down to this. You've been together 5 years. You should know this. Which one is your boyfriend?
Obviously, chest number 1.
Nina, take off your blindfold and say hello to your new boyfriend. Oh, no. All right. Well, at least he's not going home alone. This is going to be a very awkward drive home. That was Guess That Chest. Stepping in.
What a pleasure it was to have Jake P., 8 years old, come up here. We've gotten some comments saying he's actually been darn good in the booth. And he called a strikeout for Donnie. That's a way to get back on the tracks. The big guy. Got a couple of strikeouts in the second inning. Went 1-2-3. Dalton Malden going up against his former teammate and swinging right out his shoes. By the way, 3 trick plays in that inning for the Loco Beach Coconuts. And Dalton Malden has a second single on the evening. Second single on the weekend.
The only noise near as beautiful as Dalton Malden's voice is a barrel to a banana ball. Right up the middle for a single. I'd die for Loco Beach, I would, but I have to give the flowers to Jared Donaldson, Zach Staten, everyone involved. That was a really cool moment to be able to bring Jake, the son of a firefighter, in the area to the booth and have him call a strikeout. I mean, that's what this sport is all about. It really is, and it's another mishap up the middle.
And they still get a trick play out of it. So they miss a trick play and then somehow get a trick play. So that's been back-to-back tip drills that have not gone the way of the Fire and Flames. And again, miscommunication. Now, you give credit to him for going back for it, and that's a heady play by Peanut, knowing that it was right there. But you cannot keep messing around on those kinds of things. So Tanner Allen will reach on a fielder's choice. And now Dane Tofflin, who has a 2-run homer on his ledger tonight, comes right back up quickly, already in the second round here through the lineup for the Coconuts.
It's already a 3 home run series for Dane Coughlin. 1 on night 1, 1 on night 2, 1 early here on night 3. Anything else is just a cherry on top.
I would bet you there have not been many, if any, 3-run home run weekends this season in Banana Ball except for this man right here. Donnie trying to work him inside, won't work, and it's a 3-1 count. Ball 4 sprint on the table. He's already given 1 up to Jordan Brewer tonight. Big swing and miss. Oh, a steal, caught down again. The second runner on the base pads, stolen by ZB. The steal of second base taken away.
And that really wasn't particularly close. It looked like Tanner Allen maybe wasn't sure that he had the steal sign. He got a really late jump.
Full count. Big Timber into the stands. Don't think anybody has a shot at that one. You almost think he was trying to get a head start on the ball 4 sprint, realized it wasn't a ball 4 sprint, and was already too far out.
That's exactly what it was.
Zachary Bridges has a cannon behind the dish, and it's a ball 4 sprint. Man, Donnie was halfway to the dugout.
Yeah, he's still hands on knees, thought that one was a strike. I wouldn't mind another look at it, but I also understand if I'm a home plate umpire, with the way Dane Coughlin seeing the banana ball, anything close, I give him the benefit of the doubt because he's had the best feel for the strike zone of anyone in this series.
Look, Caden got struck out with a strike at the knee, or at the shins. I'm just saying. Well, Brewer might have just helped him out. South Trimble underneath. Do they have the trick play this time? Tip drill, Mason under the legs. Call them both in for a double trick play. And the Magic Man has his first trick play at second base this season. Gets it into a double trick play, and here's Bella Lane with Bananas Foster.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Banana Ball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating those in the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Geeseman family. Danica and Jason became a licensed foster family 11 years ago with the goal of helping children in their community. They have welcomed 10 kiddos into their home and impacted countless others by starting their own nonprofit, which provides support and resources to kids in foster care. Fans, please join us in celebrating this amazing family for making a difference right here in your community.
Such a special moment during every Banana Ball game, but this one is especially special. Bella Lane, her last time on the field during her spring internship, and she's done such a phenomenal job honoring those who have made impacts in their communities. Bella, you've made an impact on Banana Land, continually honoring and showing love for all the foster families across the country, and doing it with humility and class. So Bella, thank you for an amazing spring internship and nice hat choice.
I want to say the same thing for Casey Barker, my friend from Virginia. Her last weekend on the job with Bananas Foster. They've done unbelievably in their spring internships. Again, you want to text BUNCH to 50155 to help out so many great foster care families around the country with Bananas Foster.
And of course, major applause to this family as well. Just such a special moment here in Wichita. It really does always make me smile ear to ear. You will very rarely see the same exact thing twice at a Banana Ball game, but there's a reason that that stays consistent across all 6 shows. Bananas Foster continues to do great things across the country, and now it's time for the bottom of the third. Andy Archer back out there on the hill. He's got 7, 8, and 9 due up in the order. McFadden, McDowell, and Trimble for the Firefighters.
So we've had a little bit of everything in this game. Had a home run from Big Timber, had an 8-year-old strike out Grady Morgan with Jared Donaldson. What is left to be had here this weekend? Dakota McFadden looks at the 2-1. The first ever player signed to a banana ball deal. One of the first ever firefighters in the team's existence, and he's got himself a ball 4 sprint. Really, his AB last night was about the first time I think Firefighter fans could feel we might have something brewing real special here in the 9th inning. He sends one foul. Sal Jacobo had one eat him up a little bit at second base, but D-Mac was hustling down the line, beat the throw out. It was reviewed, and it was overturned. D-Mac sends one to the fans. Please don't catch our OG. I don't even think they had a shot. D-Mac ultimately was safe after being called out, and that helped start a rally along with Peanuts' two-run double. That probably won't do the job, though. Brewer. Oh, between the legs. Good Lord, man.
2 manscapes in 1 game for the right side of the Loco Beach defense, and it's a point to the outfield. A point of respect from Jordan Brewer. He says, yeah, Gideon Antle, you taught me that one. Those two have been working on the manscape in batting practice all season long. Jordan Brewer has his first one on a ball in foul ground, and Ashby Vining's getting the crowd into it behind the plate.
Darian McDowell has 1 home run on the year. It came against the Loco Beach Coconuts. He would love to find number 2 against the Loco Beach Coconuts right here and right now. Good eye. We've been seeing Trey Hudson is not going to give pitchers against righties that outside corner right now. 2-0. Oh, a liner down the left field line. That should be extra bases all the way to the corner. That one could have rolled all the way back up to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And it's a double standing up for Darian McDowell, a premium shot in just the nick of time.
And that's a premium position on the bases that Tyner Hughes is taking over for, because this is the inning-winning run now in scoring position. After a screaming double caromed around in the left field corner, Tyner Hughes takes over as the DR. If he scores, this is a 1-1 ball game.
Axe is up. Chop hard. South Tremble in for his first cuts of the night, already making his first start at second on the season, and he lines one into left field. Does Tyner chase it? Yes, he does. Gets the wave around from Val. Throw to the plate, not on target, and just like that, smoke makes the lead disappear for the Loco Beach Coconuts. It's an RBI single for South Tremble, and what a way to swing your first bat of the night. Walk-off single and make it a 1-1 game, AJ.
Great answer from the Firefighters after giving up the early point in the first and being held off the board for a couple of innings. The offense shows up in a big way. It's a double followed up by an RBI single that has this game deadlocked at a point apiece as we check out the Bahama Mamas down on the field. What?
And tonight we are going to find his Bahama Mama. We have 3 beautiful contestants who are going to strut their stuff to prove to you, the fans, that he deserves that title. Peter, I'm gonna have you head a little bit closer to home, and we're gonna meet our first contestant. I'll have you just take a few steps that way, Peter, come on. All right, contestant number 1, what is your name?
Allie.
Allie, all right, let's see what you got.
34 somewhere. Oh my shit.
It is 5 o'clock everywhere and always. Let's see who's going to win over the heart of Mr. 5 o'clock himself. Receding hairline. She doesn't mind. She still loves it. She's digging Peter Colada. So do I. Oh,
Peter Colada kind of looks like that old bird from the Muppets.
He reminds me of Hot Wings Rio.
Nice. I actually don't get that reference, but I'm going to go with you on that one. CJ, by the way, again, AJ, BJ Parsons, Firefighter. CJ, host of the Coconuts, excuse me.
CJ Williams, closer for the Coconuts.
Correct, CJ Williams.
EJJ.
Eric Jones Jr., yep. DJ, Firefighter, who we just saw. Beautiful.
All good things come with J's. And that's why I call Peter Colada J. PCJ.
Really? I didn't hear you call him that.
Well, me and Peter more speak in sign language. I've never heard Peter's voice. I just know it's beautiful. Because otherwise, I don't think these Bahama Mamas would be this up close and personal with them.
It probably sounds like... That's a horse. It's not a bird.
That was meant to be yellow angry bird. Do you have a favorite angry bird, Zach?
Probably the yellow one.
That too.
I think that's the one that like splits into like 5.
No, that's the blue one.
Oh yeah.
The yellow one's the one that goes fast. You
yeah. Yep, you're right. Yep, that's why I like him. He goes fast. It's very much like my friend Smoke.
I was thinking Johnny Hummel with the Kachow.
Yep, Johnny Hummel as well.
On the beach, most things kind of go at a little bit of a slower pace. We like to kick our feet up and drink from twisty straws. And crown winners of Bahama Mama. Look at that. Peter's found himself a wife.
You drink from a twisty straw, huh? I drink from a fire hose.
Yeah, twisty straw, again, seems a little bit more chill, a little bit more my speed. Ashby Vining is definitely my speed. He's coming for my title of the best hair at the beach. We had a little bit of a conversation today. Who's got the better hair, Ashby? Me? You know, I'll tell you what. He's the battery mate for Andy Archer, and Andy took my side. So I'm going to take that as a win. One thing Ashby's definitely got me beat on is swinging the bat.
Maybe not like that, though. High into the sky, Darian McDowell giving it chase. Oh, he went between the legs! Darian McDowell, you are ridiculous! Follows up a double with a sweet trick play.
It's the third manscape to the game. I mean, what? What? That has to be the first time this has ever happened in this sport. 3 of these, and we're still in the 4th inning.
That guy has just shown his worth so much in right field. You can see why he was a 6th-round draft pick of the San Diego Padres. And you can see this one high into the sky. Lamar Sparks, do you have something special? No, you don't, but he had to run a mile to get there, and that's special in and of its own right. Ben Parker retired, and quickly, there are 2 away.
Covered a lot of ground. The spark plug able to get underneath it. After the 2-run burst for the Coconuts with runners on 1st and 3rd, really since it's been nothing but Firefighters defensively. Logan Lacey wanted effort. He got him. Showtime. That's why they call it the hot corner, and that's why he's called Showtime.
Gideon Antle will make his arrangements with John Crosser. It won't matter. Double L. Fire me up, Showtime. How? Might be harder than a trick play in and of its own right. He got him. There's no challenge needed. He's trying to say the foot's off the bag. Gideon, I'm sorry, you're out. Oh, it's Hey Baby time.
And put your hands in the air, because right now it's time for a little Hey Baby. You better be clapping those hands.
Oh my God.
That can't be,
this can't be happening, folks. Bo the Beaver is on top of the video board.
Oh my God.
What in the world?
He saw how crazy we get during Hey Baby.
Do you
and
see
I
the
can do
wind
you one
blowing?
better. Please be careful up there, Bo. Don't do anything that I wouldn't.
Why would you do this? Can somebody make sure his insurance policy is updated? Why are we showing Zach Phillips? There's a beaver atop the scoreboard.
Well, Zach Phillips has a cool wig. Please don't try that at home. Not that you have a video board at home, but if you did, I wouldn't recommend doing what Bo's doing, because he is the only person I'd trust up there. Him and Grandma Switek, her pasta vajula can hang up there.
That video board is miles in the air, it feels like. Who's poking their head up behind him? Who is that? Somebody from the Windsors making absolutely sure that Bo isn't going to fall. I'll give him this, Bo. Yes, he's nature's firefighter. He also might be nature's daredevil. He is legitimately, a good 40 feet, 50 feet in the air? He is holding that post for dear life. I'm getting the jeebies just looking at him. My knees are weak.
I'm offended. I thought we were the craziest Hey Babyers.
No.
Bo just did you one better.
I'm legitimately concerned for him right now.
He's a professional.
He's staying up there. Noah Bridges is about to bat, and Bo has not one moment looked like he's about to get down. I can't even look at that. Mayhem, chaos, might all be Bo the Beaver's middle name. Well, actually, let me take that back. The is one of his middle names. Bo the Chaos Beaver, Bo the Mayhem Beaver. Might be one of those 2 middle name situations. Andy Archer goes back-to-back outside to make it a 2-2 count. So to recap, Coconuts get 2 in the first thanks to Dane Tofflin. Jake P strikes out Grady Morgan with Jared Donaldson. Then the Firefighters get one back thanks to South Trimble and Darian McDowell. And now Andy Archer starts out the inning with another strikeout. Caden Green. I've created a monster because nobody wants to see Caden no more. They want Peanut. He's chopped liver. Well, if you want Peanut, this is what he'll give you. A little bit of him mixed with some hard hitting, some trick plays. That'll jump start my heart quicker. Oh, my goodness. Oh!
He cut off the wrap you've been working on because Grady Morgan just put together a web gem. How do you do? A moment spoiler from G. Morgan left, and he reminds you he's the baddest man in the outfield, running face first into the wall. He don't care anything for the team and anything for the beach.
That was a 339-foot flyout. He could not have struck that much better.
Do you want to finish the wrap because it was good?
We'll wait for Peanut's next. We'll wait for his next debut.
What a moment!
I was flowing too. That's probably the best I've started.
I know. I've been listening to it all day. That was by far the best it sounded.
Dalton Cornett has looked at 3 straight, and all 3 were bad. Bo the Beaver's now sitting on top of the video board. I don't know if that's supposed to be safer. The person who has been checking on his safety has moved. Archer 3-1, make it 4-1, and make it a ball 4 sprint while you do so. Again, all 7 fielders behind the pitcher must touch that beautiful yellow banana ball before they can tag the runner out. And Dalton Cornett will stay right at first, so a freebie for DC3.
Jack, I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on, there is so much stuff going on.
We've been banana ball, the guy's back!
But, I mean, in the words of Tate McRae, is it not clear that Grady Morgan loves this game like a psycho? He just ran full speed into the wall to make that play. There are not many people with the mental fortitude to do that. That's one of the plays of the year.
He ruined my song.
He did. He had other plans, clearly. He said, I've had enough of this Zach guy singing.
Well, no, Lacey, slow dribbler, over to his counterpart at third, over to first, and a great dig out there from Jordan Brewer.
He is so reminiscent of Bryce Harper at first base. Sometimes I close my eyes and just forget who's over there. Lefty glove, just able to scoop it right off and make it look easy at that, too. You know what started in Wichita? Pizza Hut!
Did not know. Pizza Hut was actually established here in Wichita. That's a fun fact in case you did not know. So we like to play a game that we like to call Pizza Hut. If you've seen an Oklahoma drill, you'll see how this is going to go. We have Mom right here and 6-year-old Remy. All right, Mom, I want you to lay down with your head toward, yep, right there. Now, when I say Pizza Hut, you're going to get up and they're just going to meet in the middle. Well, we didn't really practice this. We're going to see how it goes. On your mark, get set, Pizza Hut. Here we go. Oh, Remy's scared. Oh, no. Just laid out.
I don't know if that's Pizza Hut or an Oklahoma drill. We're not in Tulsa, we're in Wichita. He took down the pizza like a hut. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff.
Interesting.
With the Coconuts golden batter on, too.
Look at this. Is this the kid's mom?
I really hope so.
This is kind of like crazy.
We're doing Oklahoma drills in Wichita.
Bo the Beaver is still atop the video board. He's had ample opportunity to get down. At this point, I don't know that he will. I think he's being told by somebody from the wing search something, because that guy poked his head out and is now looking down. I still can't look up there. Like, my anxiety is crawling. Eric Osberg, deep to right field, foul. He thought he finally had himself his second hit of the weekend. He doesn't.
Tried to take it pull side. That's where Eric Osberg's at his best, when he's showing off that pull professional pop. There it is, Eric Osberg, line drive right center field. After missing the last one by a half inch, he gets his second hit of the weekend with some nice sizzle behind it off of Donnie.
Yeah, that's a spine buster. That's not a tackle. That's a spine buster.
Armani Henderson takes over for Osberg on the bases, so the extra hitter did his job getting aboard.
Peyton Chatagnier was pinch hit for in the first with Caden Bowler on the surfboard. So now he finally gets to come back up and take his cuts.
Drake Fontenot's coaching first base for the Coconuts too, by the way.
One on the outside, finally goes. Something is happening to CJ from Mikey Spandex on the sidelines. It appears as he's getting sunscreened out of his mind. It'd be funnier if that was paste as Donnie gets 2-2 by him.
If it were what?
Paste. Glue. It'd be funny. It just would be. Chatagnier thought about it.
Where are you from? Because I think in the other 49 states, getting covered in Elmer's glue isn't very funny.
3-2 count. It'd be funny for me to watch someone else do it.
Yes.
Ball four spray on the table. Oh, it's a backwards K for Donnie. Chatagnier had jumped out of the box like he had just been sent to first and said he'll be sent back to the dugout. AJ.
Survivor's ready.
What?
I said Survivor's ready.
Welcome to Loco Beach Tribal. The largest part of the ball game has come down tonight. For two young men, we shall read the votes from Loco Beach Tribal. Dalton, 1 vote. Dalton Malden, 2 votes. Grady Morgan, 1 vote. Dalton Malden, 2. Grady Morgan, 2 votes. Lefty bat. Dalton Malden, songbird of our generation, 3. Grady Morgan, 3. Dalton Malden, 3. Dalton Malden's ahead just a little bit. This is the closest survivor in all time. Grady Morgan, we're still tied. 4 votes Grady, 4 votes Dalton, 1 vote left.
Four votes Grady, 4 votes Dalton, 1 vote to decide the sole survivor at Loco Beach. And here comes the urn. Here comes Mark Crocco. Who will earn the at-bat? Is it Dalton Malden? Is it Grady Morgan? Who has survived and won Loco Beach Survivor? Mark Crocco, take it away and let us know who is the sole survivor at the beach.
Tonight's winner, first ever Loco Beach survivor at bat, Grady Morgan!
Your sole survivor, Grady Morgan, by a vote of 5-4. He has one Loco Beach survivor and earned himself an at-bat. Welcome to Banana Ball, the biggest survivor fan in the sport. He's watched all 50 seasons and just barely edged out the songbird of our generation. And by a vote of his teammates, Grady Morgan has earned a chance to get up there swinging. If he straightens that thing out, it's gone.
Mark Crocco, reading that out, might have just made my year. Morgan, right over the head of Peanut and into left center field for a base knock. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. That might have survived for a run. It will survive for a run.
The sole survivor, Grady Morgan. That's why he won. That's why he got the 5th vote. Armani Henderson in to score. It's a double for Grady Morgan. Your Loco Beach sole survivor lives up to the name. And Tiki Turbo scores head first. It's a run for Loco Beach in the 5th. Sometimes you can't write it up any better, even in permanent ink on a survivor boating slip.
Dalton Malden swinging over 2 to make it an 0-2 count. He's got a single against his old teammate, who was trying to fire right back in it after giving up his 3rd run of the game.
I'm sorry, Zach. In case you can't tell, I love
that's
reality
okay.
TV.
I'm glad for you that the walk-up you've been looking forward to for a millennium wasn't ruined by someone catching it.
By Grady Morgan. He's had the 2 biggest moments of this game.
Morgan, excuse me, Malden, excuse me, strikeouts.
Oh man, we've got such good vibes up here in the booth tonight, Zach. This has been such an honor doing this series with you, seriously.
Out of our minds right now. The pleasure's all mine, my friend, you the same. Tanner Allen to the skies, which are beginning to fill up with these ominous clouds.
It's making me smile ear to ear seeing the reception in the YouTube chat. I'm glad you guys like seeing the sole survivor at least half as much as me.
Sent to the Lord. Zachary Bridges, you got something? Yes, you do. It's the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the Coconuts score their 1st run of the inning, their 3rd run of the game, and the Firefighters got some work to do in the bottom half of the 5th if they want to keep it a 1-1 game or a 2-1 advantage for them, as Zachary Bridges makes that one in. And it's time to catch a beat, not a wave, a beat with the Fireline. I hope the Fireline can chase those clouds away without any precipitation. Seems unlikely. The wind is swirling.
Whoa. Who's up there on the video board? Oh, I hope it's not on the surfboard. Caden Bowler, be careful, man. Bo's a trained professional.
He went right back down, whoever that was.
Oh, he's hiding. Caden Bowler was like, oh, they're going to show me I don't want to be on there. But, guys, Loco Beach scoring a run is a great chance for me to do a couple of things. One, remind the YouTube chat that myself and Zach Staten love ya and appreciate you opting to spend your weekend here with us in Wichita, Kansas. Two, spread love, spread joy, make one another smile, because you know who's a great perpetrator of that? Dual threat Brett Carson, 1-0 on the year, always smiling out there on the hill, averaging just over 4.5 minutes an inning. He's going to be asked to eat up a couple here against the Firefighters. Simple in concept, extremely hard in execution. If he can keep them off the board here, it's a point for Loco Beach.
Brett Carson has given up 13 hits, 12 runs, 10 of them earned. He'll have to stay away from the ever-threatening Eric Jones Jr., who grounded out, to Peyton Chatagnier. His first plate appearance in the second. Tries to get the off-speed on him, won't go. EJ with that beautiful mustache, trying to launch a beautiful swing here. That'll do it. Fights it off into right field for a base knock. And EJ's aboard for the first time tonight.
All right, Zach, I'm going to give you another try at something.
Okay.
I asked you what the time was earlier. You got the weather?
Get out of the way, it's Chief time!
It's Chief o'clock.
It's always Chief o'clock in the firehouse. Look at that good boy chasing his own plushie. He ain't vain, he's just got himself in his mouth. Lamar Sparks now. Trey Hudson squared up like he was about to call a strike.
My weather app's saying it's 110 degrees, sunny, and a chance at Chief.
I'm not sure Chief would survive in that climate, 110 degrees. Not sure many dogs could, and I'm not sure that Brett's gonna survive this inning much longer. Lamar Sparks! I believe Brett Carson was not aware of the Sparks notes. Lamar will crush it! His 4th homer of the year, and it's a walk-off inning winner. And let's say hello again to Chief! Running on homeboy! Lamar Sparks! That dude is incredible, and Sam Bauman is about to chat with him.
Lamar, the spark we needed here was more exciting. The big hit or sharing it with Chief?
Sharing it with Chief, absolutely.
Big hit for Lamar Sparks. Firefighters back in this one. Don't go far.
From that beautiful winner to our firefighter of the night.
Our firefighter of the night, Captain Lance Diffenbaugh. Lance is currently serving on the Specialized Rescue Team, an elite squad that responds to complex emergencies, including confined spaces, structural collapses, and water and ice rescues, while also cross-training to support hazardous materials incidents. Captain Diffenbaugh comes from a proud family tradition in the fire service, alongside his brother, his nephew, and his son. This deep-rooted connection to the job fuels his passion for service and responsibility both on and off the job. Above all, he is a devoted husband and father of 4, balancing the demands of his career with a strong commitment to his family. His leadership, integrity, and dedication make him a trusted member within the department and the community, where he has served in the Wichita Fire Department for 36 years. Fans, please join us in celebrating our firefighter of the night, Captain Lance Diffenbaugh.
I was told that this man has the nickname Firecracker. Chief Diffenbaugh, 36 years of service in this wonderful community. A salute to him and all of our great firefighters. Again, had the absolute pleasure to visit with a couple of them at Station 2 this morning with Marshall Schill, Jared Donaldson, Val Perez, and Chief. They were fantastic, great hosts. That station, by the way, is the busiest in this community. They get more calls at that station than anywhere else. It is one of the bigger stations, of course, in the community, and they were so welcoming to us today, and it was awesome to get Jake Parsons, son of BJ, who's been a firefighter for 25 years, from Station 2, to sit in with us and call a game, even for just a few moments. Even if that young man didn't know exactly what to say, he said it all, especially with a strikeout call. Hey, there's Blake Morgan. An upside-down visor for that lovely lefty. Started to get his things back in order a little bit after a little bit of a rough start to his banana ball career, and he's throwing to his old college teammate, Zachary Bridges. That just has to feel good. And by the way, the guy in center field is another old college teammate, Noah Bridges at UNC Wilmington. So we're just connecting all across the place today.
Blake Morgan's also the only player on this Firefighters team with children.
That's correct. Well, Val Perez, but not a player.
I said the only player.
Correct, you're right.
And I'll take it a step further and say that typically after you have kids, again, I haven't, so this is just what I've heard.
You saying this from experience?
Certainly not. But I feel like it typically comes with a little bit of jabronis and wherewithal of, you know what, I'm a leader. I understand what's being asked of me, and Blake Morgan's looked comfortable this season on the hill. He's got a Firefighters tattoo. He's a left-handed pitcher that follows up a righty's act, and he's got to deal with the toughest part of the order, starting with Dane Tofflin.
Over his last month, he's gone 3 1/3, has earned 7 points, has lost none. But he's on the verge of losing Dane Tofflin. 3-0 count. And again, these clouds are becoming ominous. We've ticked under an hour. That would be the mark for an official game. There's the first strike of the evening for BMO, who really focuses on throwing the hard stuff. You'll notice he goes quick and he throws with incredible intensity. High, ball 4. So it is a ball 4 sprint. Peanut a little bit late of a break trying to get to that one, but Big Timber, living up to his name, puts the big brakes on at first.
Yeah, safe to say we're playing witness to this week's Player of the Week here in Wichita.
You think?
Dane Tofflin is unstoppable. A movable object, an unstoppable force, however you want to metaphor, wax poetically, no. There is one word to describe Dane Tofflin. Unstoppable. Nothing has stopped Dane. Nothing can get in his way. And it continues. Leadoff man on. Armani takes over on the bases as the designated runner. Jordan Brewer follows it right up with a slash to right. That one rattles around in the corner. Armani Henderson rounding third. He's being signaled to stop there. It's a stand-up double for Jordan Brewer that gets a pair in scoring position with nobody away to kick off the 6th.
That was a wise decision, too, from Crocco to put up the hand and call for a halting, because Darian McDowell had that one to Mason Maxwell before Armani could have even gotten to third base. Darian's got a cannon. We've got a couple of right fielders this weekend between Darian and Gideon and Antle, who've just unloaded some vicious throws from right field.
Talk about unloading. That was an A swing from Ashby Vining. He's up there swinging for the fences, as he typically is.
A great A swing?
With Loco Beach. Great A swing.
Good.
That definitely in this catching room for sure. But he's a guy who, more than anyone on this team, likes to swing early in counts. You see it right there.
BMO, really good stuff. Head on a swivel to make sure Armani doesn't go from third base. No trick play there, but it is an out.
Ah, I get it now. He's got eyes on the back of his head. That's why he's wearing a backward visor.
Good.
Makes sense. And the sunglasses back there, too, because it certainly can't be a fashion statement, right?
For BMO, you never know.
True. A personality and a half.
No, wait, I apologize. There was trick play there. What's going on? I'm still zoomed in on whatever happened there with Lamar Sparks, which what happened there was a beautiful home run. Ben Parker down the line, foul. There have been a couple down that left field line this weekend that have looked awful good from our vantage point and have just fallen foul.
Yeah, and if you look at the flags right now out in right field, they're whipping to left. I think if there was no wind, that's a fair ball, but it started to tail off. The wind got a hold of it, and instead it's a long strike 2 against Pumps.
Somewhere here, the Firefighters have gotten 7th trick play, so they lead it 7-4 in the trick play category. Lead it 2-1 in the game. Parker through, base knock, it might score 2. Crocco holds Jordan Brewer up. BMO cuts it off, but that will bring one across in Armani Henderson, who is about to do something fun.
Run, Armani, run! I know you want to be where you are. I want to be where you are. And so do all your boys in left field. Get to the team. And mash like crazy. to you. That is the dichotomy of bringing your infield in. If South Trimble is playing his typical native deep second base spot, he's probably able to get to that ball, but with a runner on third, Val Perez has to have her group play in to make sure they can't score on a ball to the infield, and it leads to a Ben Parker RBI single that has ducks on the corners of the pond for Gideon Antle.
Antle changed the 9th inning with a 3-run blast last night. Tried to do it again right there. Instead, it's an 0-2 count after he swung big time at pitch 1. BMO with runners on the corners. Swing and miss. Oh, but it's a free ball. Bridges back home, and it's safe. Ball got away from ZB, and it brings home a second run of the inning.
That was close. I don't think Gideon Antle was fully aware that the ball got away. Jordan Brewer nearly made contact with him there, but it's great heads-up base running from both Pumps and Brewer, because Parker moves to scoring position and Brewer scores like this. 3 men all in one place.
Look
but
how
the
tight
cleat
that is.
Got to the plate before the tag, and that's what matters most. It brings up Eric Grade A. Osberg with 2 away. Uh-oh.
Val Perez has asked the umpires to talk about something, wanting to see maybe if it went off someone's foot, particularly Gideon Antle's. If that is the case, the ball would be dead because it went off of the batter. It would be considered now, and it looks like Trey Hudson would be telling Jordan Brewer go back to third.
And Ben Parker back to first.
Runners going back to third is the call from Trey Hudson. Now, so what this, let's see the replay here. Antle, did he foul it? I don't see a foul, and it does. It goes right off his foot. That's a great look from Val Perez right there. Eagle-eyed is our fire chief, as Mark Crocco having a conversation with Trey Hudson. But the call has now been confirmed that the ball did go off of Gideon Antle's foot, and you can see it on the replay there, clearly did. That's a great call there from Val Perez. And now it means 2 outs, by the way, as Eric Osberg strides on in. He's got 1 hit on the night, his second of the weekend. That one brought in a run back in the 5th. Excuse me. Like 2. Big swing and miss. BMO.
Makes it a 1-2 count.
Okay. They showed 1-2 multiple different places. All right. We've got to make sure we get this right. It's 2-2. What in the world
Deuces are wild. Deuces are very wild.
Are as wild as they've ever been.
2 down, 2-2 count to Osberg.
I saw a 1-2 on the board. Eric Osberg is seeing beach ball. Sal Trimble giving it chase. It's going to land. And now Jordan Brewer can come home. Second hit of the night for the veteran catcher.
And yet another run batted in for Eric Osberg. He elevates his play with runners on. 2-strike count. He's not scared. And what's going on now? Danae Benitez is what we've got going on now. Got her first hit last week in Las Vegas. Coming out to Daddy Yankees Gasolina. I would hate to be Blake Morgan right now, because Danae Benitez, the first female player in the history of Loco Beach, is at the plate with all the moxie and swagger you can imagine. She's ahead 1-0 in the count. Benitez, first hit came in Game 1 in Vegas. Now for her first appearance here in Wichita. 2-1 count, back pick. Osberg's there on his feet.
BMO trying to find something here. He's given up 2 in the frame. Tight one, Danae didn't like it. Trey Hudson calls it a strike. It's 2-2. Again, the deuces are so wild.
Especially with 2-2-2 at the plate.
As wild as they've ever been. Not through. Oh, Mason Maxwell diving.
Oh,
he lost the ball.
She's in safely. Danae Benitez, infield single. Her second hit in as many weekends. You are so her. Putting the body on the line. Benitez is in head first and safely. It's her second hit as a coconut.
That is as tough of a play as you could ask a first baseman to make. And Mason did a heck of a job of grabbing it, but then couldn't keep it in the glove.
Oh my gosh, Danae Benitez is must-beach TV. It's a matter of time before she'd get things going. The ball's rolling, and now you do not want to have to face Danae at any point on the mound.
Big swing and miss, and now the side is finally retired on a strikeout as Grady Morgan couldn't catch up to that one from BMO, but not before 2 runs come across for Loco Beach, including a huge hit from Danae Benitez. And the Coconuts again have gone up by a deuce here in an inning.
Pair of runs for Loco Beach makes this an opportunity to secure a point and tie this game in the series finale. But there's still plenty of banana ball on the docket. Let's take a look at what is coming up next for the Coconuts and company. Loco Beach going to play the Bananas in Savannah at Grayson Stadium, and we'll have you covered on YouTube for all 3 games, of course, but game 2, I know, I have to brace everyone. This is sad news. We will be without Pico Scala for game 2. It'll just be myself and Josh Chalefsky. But that Friday, we're on national television on True TV. Of course, as are all Bananas games. They're available en Espanol on YouTube with Jose Cheito Benitez. But Zach, the Firefighters have a big series in El Paso.
Yes,
and how about the story of it all on this graphic, the first ever headliner for the Indianapolis Clowns.
And take a peek at where it's at in Indianapolis, Indiana. Drake Toll will be on the call for you there. That will be an absolutely wonderful weekend as the Clowns, for the first time ever, are the headlining team of a Banana Ball Championship League contest. And you're right, AJ, the Firefighters and the Texas Tailgaters from El Paso, Texas. The first Firefighter game in the great state of Texas.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grady Morgan,
AJ,
it looks like he's next to Caden
I'm gonna go
Bowler.
back up there right now. Scariest thing of my life, but I'm going back.
So Caden's gonna go back on the video board. Grady, I have a lot I want to talk about with you.
Let's do it. What do you
Let's
got?
start with the play in left field. Did you realize you were that close to the wall? Is that love of the game? Is that putting it all on the line for Loco Beach, or what?
I mean, that's putting it all on the line. I don't know what else to do there. I gave it all I got right there.
Grady, you and I talk about Survivor, reality game show television all the time. Was that a special moment for you to be able to have that theme of a walk-up, or what?
Yeah, no, that was awesome. That was something I've been, it was actually Dalton's idea, but me and Dalton have talked about Survivor. Me and you talked about Survivor. It's something I've been wanting to do, and I'm glad we were able to do something cool, and it should turn out really well.
Hey, that was cool by Mason, by the way. That's a single. Hi, Grady. It's Zach. I just want to say hi.
What's up?
Why did you have to ruin Peanut's walk-up? I was flowing. I had a Peanut verse and everything, and you just had to take it away with a sweet catch.
I gotta have my boys back first.
I know. I was in flow state, though. AJ can attest to it.
Come on,
D-Mac. Peyton shots on you.
Yep,
That's incredible.
Third play. Bang, baby. Let's go. That's 2. Double play.
Double play. Chatanier, Jacobo, and Brewer. They make it look so routine, but it's anything but. That's how you help Brett Carson on the mound, now an out away from a point.
Yeah, that was
Grady Morgan.
Huge right there. We needed that.
Survivor 50.
Survivor 50. What do you got?
Who's winning? And why?
Who do I want to win, or who do I think is going to win?
Let's do both. Start with who you want to win.
Alrighty. Well, my number 1 guy, Ozzie Luce, went home with an idol in his pocket the other night. I am absolutely devastated. One of my favorite players of all time. It's unfortunate. Who do I think is going to win? Unfortunately, I think Aubrey is going to win, which I am not a fan of. There we go. Yep, that'll play. There's
Double trick play ties things up. It's 7 apiece.
Now,
it secures a point for Loco Beach. It's a 2-2 ball game. The trick plays evened at 7s. Grady, we may need you on the mic more often. That was a fast inning.
Oh no, I gotta leave already?
Oh no.
Let's go.
We're keeping you around at least through the half inning here. because Grady, this is must-beach TV. What's it like being a part of such an explosive lineup? Have you ever been a part of such a star-studded team?
You know, I've been on some pretty heavy lineups over the course of my baseball career. This is top two, I would say. This is top two. Yeah, we are. Bats are hot. This is.
What is Bo the Beaver doing?
Why does he have a child on his shoulders? Like, okay, we've seen Bo go to the top of the video board, the top of the world. We've seen him dive through a ring of fire. We've seen him backflip off the ladder. What could be in store here? What is he doing? He's had stunt after stunt after stunt. What is happening? He's got a child on his shoulders. This certainly will end well. They softly placed him on a mattress. What's going on here? Oh, I get it now. Bo's next stunt is he's committing kidnapping. That's a crime. That kid is underneath a Bo blanket, a Bo jersey blanket. AJ, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Grady, have you ever seen anything like this?
No, I have not. That's pretty clever right there. I like it. Kidnapping, love it.
That was well done. Grady, have you ever dove through a ring of fire like Bo the Beaver?
I have not, nor do I plan on it.
Grady, it is an absolute pleasure every time we get to talk. I'm going to ask you one more question, then we've got to let you go.
Of course. What do you got?
You're going to Survivor, but there's a special rule. You get to bring one personal item with you. What do you want to bring?
One personal item? Yeah, anchor down, wear that on the ass. Something that is like already on the show that I get to like start with. Hey, it's 2-2, right?
You can take it wherever you want. Like me personally,
They locked me out.
I'm probably bringing something to help me start a fire because I can't do it with rocks and sticks.
They locked me out. They said it was too dangerous up there, and so they locked me out.
Oh, thanks, Caden Bowler.
You know, I'm probably starting with flint, but I would take a spear so I could fish right away. I'm like Ozzy. I'm like a fish in the water. I'm gonna go fishing and catch some food and get the tribe off to a hot start. You know, so.
Longtime California native Grady Morgan, also spear fisherman by day. Thank you so much for joining us, Grady. Always a pleasure. I'm gonna let you lock in on the field. The Firefighters just locked in a double trick play. There's one away in the top of the 7th.
All right, thanks for having me, guys.
V's up, Grady. Oh, I was hoping to get a visitor's V's up from him. That'd have been fun. So you're right, double trick play, by the way, for South Trimble and Mason Maxwell while we were in the middle of that. That was a heck of a discussion all the way around. I feel like it came at him a little bit aggressively on the peanut thing. Grady, if you're listening, I wasn't trying to do that. Oh, a backwards K for Baby G. Just froze up Tanner Allen.
But now he has to face his kryptonite. Javon Ray has struggled mightily against Dane Tofflin this season, as have most pitchers in this league. But Tofflin has just had Ray's number all year long. Let's see if he can do it again.
He's drawn back-to-back ball four sprints after an early 2-run homer. You would expect that maybe Javon concentrates on a little more speed. He left a curveball hanging to Dane on Thursday night, and that was it, and that was all. Dane trying to do it there, wouldn't go. Javon's been excellent this year with that curveball, but when he goes to the high heat, boy, it's awfully enticing. By the way, didn't even give up a point off that homer. So we still got confidence. Oh, it was a foul ball. Zachary Bridges got up like he had just struck him out. But it's still 0-2, so yeah, I'm good with that.
Want to be clear, there's only one out, by the way.
Yep, there is only one out. No, there's 2 outs.
Yes, there are 2 outs.
There are 2 outs. There was a double trick play from South and Mason. I know you guys were talking about Survivor, so you were plus. Wires might have been touching.
I was trying to get away with one there.
And then Tanner got away with a
There's only one out. Come on. There's only one.
Well done, AJ. A 22-year-old brain works in mysterious ways. The 0-2. Man, Dane just continues to fight him off. Short work.
I'm not trying to pull a fast one here, though. It is a 1-2 count.
It is a 1-2 count. There are 2 away. I was plussed a little earlier. I thought BMO struck somebody out on a 1-1 count, so we've given it right back. The 1-2. Man, he just keeps trying to work that high heat, inside heat, and it won't go. Caden Bowler on the surfboard. Cool. Dane Tofflin has had a heck of a series. Javon Ray trying to get back after him. He has been unafraid to attack him. And boy, it just won't stop. ZB a little bit mad at himself. If he'd have caught that one in the glove and it was right off the tip, he does that. It's a foul tip in the glove. It's strike 3. See you later. On a guy who doesn't strike out a ton. We'll do the 1-2 again. Javon trying to get him to chase. That's a good pitch right there. Really good pitch.
This is a dogfight. Double-digit pitches in this at-bat, and it's full.
Dane Tofflin has struck out 11 times coming into tonight. Make it 12! Javon Ray! Big-time response after Thursday night. Huge clean inning for the Firefighters as we hit neon in the stadium. Baby G having fun. We play banana ball. You know what's going on tonight. Huge confidence boosting inning for Javon Ray. Look at Dane Tofflin, just a nod of, you got me on that one.
That's big for Javon Ray, especially with the way he struggled against these Coconuts in 2026.
So, as we take a look at things jumping around here with neon and people yelling and screaming.
As we look at the golden battered opportunities here in the Banana Ball Championship League, no one's done it more than the Loco Beach Coconuts, 14 of them. The Firefighters have only used the most unique rule in sports 6 times. Loco Beach has done it more than anybody. In their first season, Coach Crocco looked anything but, because he's made it look like a veteran move. He is not going to leave with the golden batter in his pocket nearly ever, and it's worked in favor of the Beach.
And the Loco Beach Coconuts have played a lot of close games, and that golden at bat becomes even bigger in those moments where you have to have it in order to be able to do something special. And speaking of something special, smoke! That's the first time I've ever done the walk-up dance here in the booth. Perhaps you might see a little bit of that later in social media. I tried to do a Peanut verse a little bit earlier, it didn't work. Thanks, Grady. I hope he knows I'm not actually mad at him. Well, okay, I'm not thrilled with him, but I get why he did what he had to do. South Trimble is the owner of a walk-off today.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
There's a spike ball behind the mound.
What's happened?
And now it's on the mound.
We've banana balled out of our minds from a walk-up to a special pitch.
Keegan James. Oh, he just missed outside. That's fun. I like that. That's the Beach.
What are we calling that?
Spike ball pitch?
Spike ball just got spiked into the ground. Oh, baby. That's banana ball, AJ.
And spike ball.
Good. We can get you a team that can do both. That's part of the song. 2-1. Southie. Sent northie. Way northie. Gideon Antle chasing. Goodness gracious, Gideon! Putting life, body, and limb on the line into the netting. trying to pull an Indiana Stanley.
These Loco Beach outfielders are running with their hair on fire. Gideon Antle looking like a Tasmanian devil, putting it all on the line, can't bring it in. And it's just a long strike to make it a deuce-deuce count.
Keegan went an inning and a third Thursday night. 7 minutes, 8 seconds in PI, gave up 4 runs. Southie stays alive. Not one of them, however, was earned. Just one hit and a couple of ball 4 sprints against him.
Honestly had the feel for Keegan James on Thursday night. He had his good stuff. His defense just made a couple errors.
Southie stays alive.
Longtime Colorado Rockies farmhand has really settled in nicely as the season's rolled forward. No earned runs across his last 6 appearances now.
Smoke last weekend going back home to Virginia. Of course, the Virginia Beach native, played his college ball at George Mason University. Southie put another hit on the books. His second single of the night. And his first start at second base got off to a rocky start in the field. Boy, it's been anything but at the dish. It's back-to-back singles.
He's more than made up for it at the plate. South Trimble, a couple of trick plays missed, but now a couple of base knocks. That's the inning-winning run aboard. Nobody away. Here comes the 10-hole bat, Noah Bridges, hitting .237 this season.
Noah had an absolute rocket over to Jordan Brewer that just glanced off of his glove and into the outfield for a base knock. Talked to Jordan about that earlier. He's like, that was the first time I thought, okay, what's going on in the 9th inning? At that point, it made it 10-8 off an RBI single. And the Firefighters had the top of the order coming up. They had leadoff and Dalton Cornett coming. C.J. Williams shut it down right after that. So Jordan Brewer's potential worries were relaxed. It's a 9-7 trick play advantage for the Fire and Flames. This is really the first time they have put this level of pressure on the visiting Nuts this weekend. And if they can get out of this inning in relatively quick fashion, it might be tough. Caden Bowler trying to blind us with the headlights on the hoverboard. He's also, never mind. South going for second. That's not even close because it's a ball 4 sprint. That's why it's not close. Val Perez giving him the wave around. Val Perez is going to get him home. Noah Bridges, walk-off, 2-base, ball 4 sprint. Petty running from Smoke. And that was a quick inning for the Firefighters. Oh, South has a blindfold on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Have you seen this, AJ? You're blindfolded, you're trying to get out of the picture of the person who's blindfolded. Brian Trepanier almost pants Smoke. Bradford Webb has the legs of Marshall Schill in the air. I cannot wait to see what photos that just produced.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by that.
It's no confusion. The guy who's blindfolded is turning around trying to get a picture of you, and your whole point is to get out of the picture, but you can't leave the circle.
Oh, cool. Let's look at the trick plays tonight. So far, 9-7 in favor of the Firefighters. Started quickly with the trick play into a double play around the horn, but then we got Manscape heavy. One from Gideon Antle. Jordan Brewer went between the legs on a throw to Andy Archer. And it's really been between the legs. It's been that kind of night. 16 total trick plays between these two teams. Lots of action between the legs. There's Brewer's Manscaped. And right now, it is a 2 trick play advantage for the Firefighters. There's 1 inning left in terms of the equalizer point. Firefighters going to take the field first. They can really give themselves a cushion before Loco Beach will have to play from behind in the 8th to try to get their 3rd straight equalizer point of the series.
Zach Phillips is the new pitcher on the mound for the Firefighters as well. Last night, back-to-back innings for the first time this year where he went completely scoreless. He came up to me afterwards, AJ, after the game, and he goes, "Finally, man, I got one." Now we see if we can do it again. Arkansas native. Thank you for moving my phone, AJ. I'm right in the middle of the slap here. He's gotten 14 1/3 in his first World Tour with the Firefighters after a trio of them bad boys in that team in yellow. Given up 27 hits, 15 Ks, started really well. Minute 27 second inning against the Savannah Bananas in Grayson Stadium. Has had some rocky roads with some bad defense behind him at times. But tonight he's got a real chance for redemption.
Mark Crocco, head coach of the Loco Beach Coconuts. Last year was the head coach of the Visitors, and he told me last year as a coach there were only 3 arms that when he was preparing for opposing teams he truly feared. One of them is on the mound, watching the ball fly over the yard. Don't fear Phillips, fear Brewer. Jordan Brewer does it again. It's his third long ball of the season. That's one way to start the 8th inning. Bring out the hook and round the bases. Aquaman's done it again.
Sam Bauman is getting awfully used to this Coconut squad hitting home runs. He's back with Jordan Brewer in the hook.
Hey, JB, how do we feel about this Midwest air tonight?
Oh, it's a little thick, but hey, when you catch a barrel, it goes, huh?
It works in Wichita.
Just a little bit. Love Wichita. Love you guys!
Just a little ball. And a big home run for Jordan Brewer. Gives the Coconuts the lead in the 8th of a game they currently trail 3-2. Such an important swing in that spot from JB15.
There's a reason why he was such a high draft pick in 2019. There's a reason why this guy was All-American at Michigan. Guy's just incredible. One of the best fielding first basemen that we've got in this beautiful sport. And he's just hit his 3rd homer of the season. His 2nd coming against the Firefighters as Ashby Vining is obsessed with the backstop. No fur coat from him tonight. A little surprised by that.
He's had it on here and there, but you're right, no at-bats with it.
So Philly gonna have to try and limit the damage to just 1. Man, Vining just keeps finding ways to get barrel on bat, even if it produces absolutely 0. When the Nuts have scored 2 runs in the top half of the frame, they've earned the point. They scored 1 in the top half of the 5th, as that is another slow dribbler. Philly turning. Does he have enough time? Yes, he does! That is an impressive stretch from Mason Maxwell at first.
Really impressive job from Phillips to stick with this play, too, all the way up to the line. Fires it over. It's a bang-bang play that goes in favor of the Firefighters. Coconuts are content with not challenging it, so there's 1 away for Ben Pumps Parker in the 5 spot.
That is the 2nd time, by the way, as that is screamer over to Logan Lacey, between the legs, over to first, dug out again, Mason Maxwell, and you can call that in for a trick play for showtime, and that now makes it 3 trick play difference here between the Firefighters and the Nuts, and that is no small deal.
Not a small deal at all, because Loco Beach only has 3 outs now to find 4 trick plays for the equalizer point in the bottom of the 8th. That's before even seeing how the Firefighters get their 3rd out here in the top of the inning.
Before Ben Parker swung early, I was about to say that's the 2nd time in a row that Ashby Vining had grounded right back to the pitcher. Showtime! Back over to first! Double trick play from Mason! That is an important 2 trick play affair right there for Lacey and Mason Maxwell. It stretches that trick play advantage out to 5 for the Fire and Flames. Huge. They lean on the trick plays. Won't you lean on me?
Sing it, Wichita. Wichita, you've been absolutely amazing. Keep up the energy, and let's go Firefighters!
AJ Switek's ACLs might be torn to shreds after that fall.
Man,
I tried.
When I accepted this position with Loco Beach, no one warned me how much my knees would hurt, because last week in Las Vegas, I cut my knee open doing Hey Baby with Drake Toll, and now I need another Band-Aid because the same knee
Are you cut?
is cut again.
Oh, no.
But you need to bring a glove to the ballpark, and clearly at Loco Beach, you need to bring knee pads when you've got other people in the booth. And you need to bring your listening ears, because look who's on the mound. Meatball, pasta, meatball, pasta, Italia. Only 6 hours of sleep this series for Meatball. He pitched beautifully in game 1. Then got a call from his wife. He flew back home to be with her in the hospital. She is okay. Want to make that very clear, but that's just the great character of Joe Meatball Filomeno. Then he realized his team needed him. With Austin Kuzminski absent this weekend, Meatball got on a red-eye flight right back to Loco Beach today. Showed up for this game to pitch the 8th inning, and now his team needs a 0 from him more than ever. On 6 hours of sleep, Meatball continues to redefine what humanity can do.
Kiki Bree, I'm all there for you. Come on, Peanut. And he swung a sword and missed everything. That's a strikeout against Peanut, his second of the night, and a first strikeout for young Meatball.
Slap that stomach, big fella. It's what Meatball does best. The marinara-covered banana ball slides right by Caden Green, and there's one away on 3 pitches. Joe Filomeno, 4 pitches in, 4 strikes. He's got it going on. Who needs sleep anyways?
Me. Lefty on lefty, big on big. Dalton Cornette against Joe Filomeno. Right now, if the score in the inning upholds as DC3 sends this to the fans, they won't catch it.
Bring a glove.
If the Coconuts keep this lead 1-0, it would be 3-3 going into the top of the 9th. Now, they have an opportunity for trick plays, but it seems very unlikely as Peyton shots on Ye. Oh, he tried to go over to Dane Tofflin, and that will go down. I believe it should be a single for Dalton Cornette.
100%. That's a near impossible play for the best of the best.
Get out of the way, everybody! The Dalmatian pet dog is back! It's Chief! He's chasing his tail! Now he's got the bat! Trying to find somewhere with no pine tar! He's making it a little bit more difficult on himself. He's making it a little bit more difficult on himself. But he's got the wood this time. Good boy, Chief. He chased his tail. I've never seen that before. He chased his tail. Beautiful. Logan Lacey has just torched one into left center field for a base knock. It'll move Dalton Cornette from fire station to fire station, and it goes down as a single, the first of the game for Logan Lacey. That's a big one for Showtime because the guy coming up is Eric Jones Jr. Boy, if there's one guy I'll throw the yard card out for right now, you've done it for Gideon Antle twice. You know what? My fire helmet might be broken because AJ stole it from me, then threw it while I picked him up on Lean On Me. Let me throw the fire helmet out there. Yard card right here. We wait. I didn't say it was going to be on the 0-0 pitch. I just said yard card in the AB. Scooped right over to shortstop. Oh, and it's dropped by Sal. Back over to third. Dalton trying to play games over there. Now, are they calling him out at second or not? They do call him out. Do they? Oh, the fan challenge has been picked up. I'm not entirely sure what we're challenging here. Logan Lacey sliding in at second. I guess maybe they're trying to say that Jacobo didn't have full control of the ball. Only thing I can think of, because to me, on first view, oh, he never did. He never had control of the banana ball. It was never in his glove.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be runners on all 3 bases here.
With just one away. And that's big because if the Firefighters get a ball 4 sprint with Lamar Sparks, who already has a 2-run homer tonight, That could be huge.
It's a really good teaching moment for any young aspiring baseball or banana ball players at home. I want you to watch Sal Jacobo, one of the best second basemen in this sport, proving that, you know, mistakes happen, but you have to keep your eye on the ball into the glove. He takes his eyes off the ball before it's into his glove, doesn't see it in right, there, looks away.
Yep. Starts
Trying to cheat his way with a throw to first. What looked to be a routine double play for one of the most comfortable middle infields in the league instead sends us to a fan challenge that overturns things and has the bases loaded with one down.
The fans for a second straight night have popped a really nice fan challenge, and they're successful tonight. Val Perez giving some love. And so now the Firefighters with all bases occupied and a guy who's got a 2-run homer already here. Lamar, boy, he wanted to send that one going. Did he just hit C.J. Williams? No, it might have been Caden Bowler. I don't know who that is. It's someone in a robe. Lamar again trying to send that one to the moon. Foul 0-2. Firefighters just need something to go through. They do. Logan Lacey's got good enough speed to haul it in from second. Just one away, but the 0-2 count to Lamar. Lamar stays alive with a foul. That one almost bounced right back to Philly. This is a guy in the Pioneer League that absolutely found his stuff.
It's raining. Rain is coming down. You may not be able to see it on the screens, but out of nowhere, rain has just started to pour here at the beach.
Heavy rain. Wonder how that might affect the control of Joe Filomeno. That's a soft dribbler into right field. Gideon Antle won't be able to chase it down. 1 run is in. Logan Lacey will halt. Inning is equalized. That's a big one for the Firefighters, because now with the rain threatening, and we've already played 7 1/3, could be really critical here. Right now, I believe it's safe to say the equalizer point is not going to be given out. It will be denied by the Firefighters for the first time this weekend. They've played with intention in the field today with 12 trick plays to 7 for the Nuts. But Mason Maxwell could really end the frame if he can get one through again. Mason right back up the middle. What a save from Peyton Chatagnier! And it denies the Firefighters another run, and we are going to the 9th in a 3-2 affair.
Web gem, Peyton Chatagnier. What a play! Goes completely horizontal, puts the Superman cape on, and Sal Jacobo closes it out. So, the Firefighters score 1. The Coconuts score 1 in the 8th. That means it's a scoreless inning, and Loco Beach is going to have to live up to the comeback Coconuts name in the 9th, trailing 3-2. First time they'll trail in the 9th inning in this series. Let's hear from Sam Tenez before we see the biggest at-bats of the week for Loco Beach.
I've got that lightning inside me, son of a gun. I'm like a titan that's rising on just you watch. I'm stepping into flame. There is no time to watch. I've got that lightning inside me. This is how legends are made. Oh, 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 oh.
Now pitching for the Firefighters, number 95, Johnny
It is the Lightning out of Lexington. Johnny Hummel with Lightning McQueen in that beautiful Piston Cup on the mound. On for another save opportunity. This would be his 6th of 2026. He has been successful in 5 of those. In 4 of those. I can't talk. This is a guy who has earned the right to be the closer for the Firefighters right now. He's been incredible for this team in big pressure situations. Had a little trouble in Greenville, South Carolina, when the Firefighters were up, gave up a run that turned into a point, but the Firefighters earned the win because of a Dalton Cornett hit. With the rain coming down, you wonder how that changes the dynamic, and do not forget, Mark Crocco and the Coconuts have the Golden batters still in their pocket.
The 3-2 up this inning for Loco Beach: Eric Osberg, Peyton Chatagnier, Grady Morgan. Crocco and the Coconuts have used the Golden batter more than anyone this season, but they're going to keep Osberg out there. It's the right choice amidst the 2-for-3 game.
Up would be Osberg, Peyton Chatagnier, and Grady Morgan. Johnny Hummel is tied with C.J. Williams for the most saves, second most saves in the Banana Ball Championship League, and that'll get him off to a good start. Quick work. And I don't see anybody on deck right now for the Coconuts. We might have ourselves a golden shot here in Wichita. This is a late call from Mark Crocco.
Beach Coconuts are invoking the golden batter rule. Hitting in place of Peyton Chatagnier is your golden batter, Tanner Allen!
Interesting decision from Mark Crocco and company. In a series where Dane Toughlin has looked unstoppable, they're going to stick with the former National Player of the Year, National Gym, SEC Player of the Year. If the trophy exists, Tanner Allen has it in his case at home. It makes sense. He's got the winning pedigree, and this is who they turn to face off against Johnny Hummel. They want a lefty here. Let's see if it's the right choice.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Perhaps they wanted the lefty on righty matchup. That's a quick 0-2 count. You're right, AJ, and again, Mark Crocco's made some great, and I do mean great decisions with the golden at bat. But Dane Toughlin, it's not like he's right around the corner. They still got to go Grady Morgan and Dalton Malden. Now, there could be a pinch hit situation in one of those situations. We don't know. But Dane Toughlin is not due up for another 3 at-bats, 4 at-bats. It's a big send to go Tanner Allen, who is obviously a very good hitter himself. Oh, they called him out on the appeal! Zachary Bridges, head on a swivel, called down for the appeal of our third base umpire, Brian Bingston. Tanner Allen, according to him, went around. We'd love to see the angle from the third base camera. Here you go. Ooh, buddy. That's a tough one. Awfully tough. It goes down as the second strikeout of the game for Tanner Allen. And Johnny Hummel has 2 away quickly. Firefighters desperately need it. They do. They stay alive in the race for second in the Banana Ball Championship League, and they'd win double-digit games for the first time in team history. The rain, for the most part, staying at sort of a comfortable level right now. 2-0 count to Grady Morgan. Slices this one into right center field. Darren McDowell underneath, and the Firefighters, for the first time ever, have won 10 games in a World Tour. They salvage 1 win in the series in Wichita, and the Fire and Flames for one night will get to say they own the beach. Big time stuff from Jared Donaldson, Javon Ray, and Johnny Hummel on the bump. You give credit to Blake Morgan and Zach Phillips as well. Lamar Sparks with a 2-run walk-off homer to really change the tide of this one for the Fire and Flames, and for the first time in Wichita. It's a winning. Give me the fire. That is the kind of response you want from heartbreak. That is the kind of response you need after dropping the first 2 by a combined 3 points. It's a big win for the Fire and Flames. It's an historic win for the Fire and Flames. For the first time in this team's existence, they have reached double-digit wins. Folks, They have equaled their amount of wins on the 2024 and 2025 World Tours combined. They won 6 in last year's edition. They won 4 in 2024. Say what you will, these firefighters are different. These firefighters are rewriting their own history books. These firefighters are doing things they've never done before. And Sam Bauman is standing by with the showman, Smoke!
Well, guys, we got our showman of the game, Firefighter South Trimble. South, the series, the game doesn't start out the way you guys would like. Talk about the fight, though, we saw from the Firefighters tonight.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. Everyone was firing on all cylinders today. Couldn't be more proud of the team. Shout out to the Coconuts. We always have a good series versus them. And, yeah, just a great way to end the weekend, you know?
And South, talk to me here. You had the walk up. Were you feeling extra energy or feeling a little magic when you stepped up to the plate there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was tingling with that feeling, you know, and just glad it worked out and could help the team out, you know.
Our banana ball backstage question, South. This is a tough one. Why do we name the Bat Dog Chief?
It doesn't matter why we name it. Chief is awesome. We love you, Chief.
South, one more time for Wichita.
Wichita, thank you so much. We love you all so much. Thank you for making it, the show what it is. We couldn't do it without you, and that's the bottom line.
Thank you, Wichita.
Smoke, you gotta finish the line. It's the bottom line because Smoke says so. We'll teach him here in a little bit. What a night for South Trimble, and really, he's putting together a heck of a 2026. Tonight, another couple of singles, another couple of trick plays, one of those singles a walk-off. The Magic Man simply has been magic for the Firefighters when they needed him. They changed the lineup up tonight. They went with a lot of different, maybe a lot more different than they usually do. But South Trimble is a great second baseman, and he showed it tonight in the field, and he really showed it at the plate. Right now, one of the OGs of this Fire and Flames team is showing to be a lot more than a Magic Man. He's kind of shown himself to be the heart and soul of the squad.
And I'll be frank with you, Zach, the difference in all 3 games in this series has been the equalizer point. The newest rule to Banana Ball in 2026 has proven so pivotal. Tonight, arguably the most of the whole series. 12-7, the Firefighters out-tricked the Coconuts. That point was the difference maker. Both teams scored 7 runs, but 3-2 your final score because of the likes of South Trimble and the magic he was able to put on in the field.
You're right, AJ. You take a look at this line score. They're equal in runs, 1 separating in hits. It's the trick plays, and tonight the Firefighters just a little bit better. They also didn't give a ton of opportunities to the Loco Beach Coconuts to grab those trick plays. But tonight, the Firefighters, you could see, learned a little bit of their lesson from the first couple of nights. The changes Val Perez made, and we haven't talked about this a ton this year. I think Val Perez has managed this group about as perfectly as you could. And tonight, she read the room, she read the temperature of the team, made some changes, sending Peanut to the top of the order, sending South at second base. And look, it paid off. They've made a lot of big adjustments, but those big adjustments, at least for one night, have paid off. Again, you don't lose faith in Tyner Hughes. He's batting over 300 for a reason. You know Armando Becerra will bounce back in center field big time. But Val Perez has found something with this team, and she's not going to let it go away without her saying it.
It's always a great show whenever these two take on one another. It really is. So now 5 times this season, the Coconuts and Firefighters have taken one another on, and none of them have been decided by more than 2 points. That's because this is just such a good matchup. It's must-see TV for those at home. It's must-see Banana Ball for those fortunate enough to be here in Wichita. But for the viewers at home, I mean it when I say it from the bottom of my heart. We cannot be more appreciative of you opting to spend both tonight, last night, and the night before here with myself and Zach Staten in Wichita, Kansas. The Firefighters get the last laugh, but the Coconuts still win the series, and we're still spreading love all across the country. I'll see you in Savannah, Georgia. Until then, please make it a point to make everyone smile. It makes the world a better place.
AJ, I think we've learned here this year especially that the Firefighters fans are some of the most faithful in all of the world and all of sports. And I know the Cocoa Beach fans are as well. Cocoa Beach, whoa. But the Firefighters are just as important here. The fans have made such a difference, and you can see it this year. The brand is growing because you stayed supporting us through some tough world tours, and this year you get to enjoy the benefits of your own loyalty, the success of your own faith in the Fire and Flame. So, we've got a game tomorrow in Banana Ball Land. Banana Land for short. It's the Bananas. I almost said Firefighters. We're not playing tomorrow. We're flying home tomorrow. Bananas and the Party Animals back in Atlanta, Truist Park, a Sunday affair in Georgia. And then next week, we go back to another trio of cities because that's what we do. The Loco Beach Coconuts are in the home state. They're in the hostess city of Savannah, Georgia, against the Savannah Bananas. The Indianapolis Clowns will go up against the Party Animals for the first time ever as the headlining bunch. Cannot wait for how special that environment will be in Indianapolis, Indiana. Drake Toll will be on the call for you. I cannot wait to watch that weekend from my hotel room in El Paso, Texas, where we're going to meet you for the first time in the Fire and Flames in the Lone Star State against those boys in the blue and orange, the Texas Tailgaters. The middle children of this sport go at it again. Mom, who's the favorite of the middle children? Who's the favorite of the middle generation? We'll find out next weekend when we go to the Lone Star State, El Paso, Texas. We've been talking about it a bunch. Let's go ahead and show it to you, too, as you see what's happened here. Tonight, the Texas Tailgaters salvaging the series and get a win in the series over the Indianapolis Clowns. The Savannah Bananas 4-3 winners, so they get their first win in 4 games. 5 games. They break a 4-game losing streak. Firefighters won. I'm excited. Give me a break. 2 games, by the way, decided by 1 point in a 2-3 game and another one 4-3 game. We had 3 games tonight, AJ, all decided by 1 point apiece.
That's banana ball. This is the most entertaining sport in the world, and I'm just so thankful to be along for the ride. Genuinely an honor to be here at the beach all day, every day. I know I said it was raining. You saw it on your screen. No, it's 110 degrees. It's sunny. Look in your heart. Find that love. We're going to honor you. We're going to serve you, and I am sure going to love you.
We welcome you back here inside the Dispatch Center. Again, Bananas Party Animals tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern time. We all get to sit around and watch this together. I'll be landing at 3 o'clock actually back in Savannah, so I might be back home in time for first pitch with my wife Logan and my dog Daisy. AJ Switek, we'll see you in a couple weeks in Scranton for the Firefighters. We'll see you next week in Savannah. We'll see the Indianapolis Clowns in Indianapolis against the Party Animals, and we'll see you next week in El Paso, Texas against the Texas Tailgaters. For our brilliant producer, Mohawk Mike, our great director in the truck, Alex Gross, the legendary executive producer, Josh Richardson, the great Sam Bauman. What a joy it's been to have him here this week in Wichita, and our statistician, Blake O'Hare, and AJ Switek here in the broadcast booth. I'm Zach Staten. For the first time this week, and I get to tell you this in a winning way. Yes, the vibes are great on the beach, but the Firefighters have made history. Their first ever 10-win season, and they ain't done yet. So until we see you next week in El Paso, Texas, these are words to live by. Axes up, shot down. See you in the Lone Star State. Firefighters win.